It's an LP.
All right. What's going on, everybody? We are live for the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. What's going on? What's going on, Philosophy and Conspiracy? What's going on, FM? What's going on, Miss Connie? What's going on, Michael Johnson? Cardinals Kid, JT, Steven Upperman. What's going on, everyone? So as soon as the game starts, I can put on the game audio. Shout out to everyone who came out for the Chiefs and the Bills. As soon as Streamlabs opens up, we can put on the voting. Over 80 points total. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you as well. What's going on, Louise? What's going on, Keith? Thomas, how's it going? What's going on, Kelly? Hey, the Cleveland Browns, they're just like my Detroit Lions. I got a lot of respect for them. John says no wardrobe change. Hey, nope. Because I got all the wardrobe change I need. Going for the Cardinals. That is my second home team. So, absolutely. What's going on, Michael Collins? I am in Trox, the grinder. Appreciate that. Oh, appreciate that, Philosophy and Conspiracy.
Audience, I'll take that.
Nope, not yet.
Fans in attendance?
Nope, not yet. So that's one thing I do like about Fox. When they show just the actual game itself kind of thing, you could bring in the audio during like the warm-ups. They're doing the oh, appreciate that, Appreciate that, Fuego. Hopefully I said your name correctly. What's going on, Tim White? What's going on, Scott?
And they will
all
defer.
right.
And
Cardinals get the ball first. Cowboys get the ball to start the second half. Oh, there's some copyrighted music, some more. Yep, Kyler Murray is going up against his old teammate in CeeDee Lamb. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. All right.
And here we go.
1st and 10, ball at the 25. Arizona with the ball first.
First down and 10.
Let's go, Red Sea.
Murray to throw on first down. It is
intended for Hopkins, incomplete.
Hopkins, his favorite target.
I need Hopkins to ball out. Oh, I do have to mute it. There's some copyright music during the offensive starting lineup. Oh, snap. Ah, snap.
On second down and 10.
All right, there we go.
On the ground, here's Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon Drake, gain of 2 yards.
Some late whistles there.
It's going to be 3rd down and 2, or 3rd down and 8.
They said the defensive line.
All right, and I do have to mute it for the defensive starting lineup. Who you got first touchdown? I'm going to say it is going to be DeAndre Hopkins.
Looks like early on in this.
Nope, not yet. All right, now we're back. Kyler Murray steps back, airs it out. Was looking for Andy Isabella. Incomplete. 4th and 6.
Diggs and Woods running with him step for step.
Look, you have Andy Isabella right down here. He's going to take off and run. This is a 4.34 in the 40. I can just tell you this. That's real fast. And
what's going on, Jesus?
Outside leverage.
What's going on, Locos?
With Andy Isabella, if that's an accurate throw, we're already maybe looking at 6. You can already tell.
Oh,
they're
appreciate
try
that, Scott.
This team vertically down the field.
With how long that ball's in the air, Lewis, you're depending
on
your receiver to
adjust.
Set to
punt.
It looked like Isabella had a hard time picking that ball up.
Yep.
And there is a flag on the play.
Before Andy Lee could put it in the air.
False start, offense, we're 85. It's a 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
All right, 5-yard penalty, still 4th down, so it's 4th and 11.
I can just tell you, as a quarterback, when you're throwing the ball that far down the field, you say,
yes, as soon as Streamlabs opens up and wakes up,
like Isabella was a little bit outside, they were just off.
Then we can start voting. But the poll is open. I just don't know why it's not.
From his 15, CeeDee Lamb is back.
Streamlabs got to wake up. All right, CeeDee Lamb.
No fair catch. Try to make some people miss.
No gain on that.
Trent Sherfield, the special teams tackle. So Andy Dalton.
All right, and I do have to mute it for some copyrighted music real quick. They're showing some clip with Andy Dalton.
Came here.
Oh, not yet.
His home is here, his off-season home, his family during the pandemic, and
all right, we are back. What's going on
here to win if needed?
Isaias?
And now it's needed.
Listen, there's a lot of quarterbacks around the National Football League that would love to be in Andy Dalton's shoes.
Oh, appreciate that. Welcome back, MicroMike. What's going on, Castle Lord?
On the ground, get used to this. Ezekiel Elliott.
Zeke Elliott loses a yard.
Stopped at a loss. Angelo Blackson for Arizona. The line up front.
All right, and I do have to mute it for the offensive starting lineup for the Cowboys. As soon as the game resumes, I will be resuming the game audio.
Players when he lines up.
All right,
like
we are back
right now.
Second down and 10. Some pressure.
Ezekiel Elliott
wrapped up high by Dre Kirkpatrick. Back to the line of scrimmage. Take a look at this Arizona.
Gets about a half a yard. I do have to mute it for the copywritten music and commercials that they're, well, the starting lineup for the defense.
Football league to watch. He'll be flying around tonight.
All right, we're back.
3rd down and 9. Here's Dalton. Just gets rid
And
of
Dalton
it
got it to Ezekiel Elliott.
for a couple.
Gain of 4, maybe 5 on that. It's 4th
Gonna
down.
Three it out both ways.
Last week, Dennis Gardick
What's
got
going
in
on,
the
Cole?
game and made impactful plays. The first time he played in his National Football career, he had 2 sacks a week ago against the Jets. And this is a special teams player who all he's done is overcome all of the people saying he's
What's
not
going on,
big enough and he
Chase?
can't do it, and all
Absolutely.
he does is, in the first rush, gets impact.
Had a
As my
total of
brother
10 defensive
Noble
snaps,
Sports will say,
2
welcome to the
sacks.
grindhouse.
Keep that up. That ball might have nearly hit the scoreboard. Christian
All right, Kirk
with a fair catch.
got the fair catch.
3 and out.
And I do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. What's going on, Dwayne Hogan? Shout out to the 52 in the building. We got 20 thumbs up. Can we get to 35? That'd be greatly appreciated. What's going on, Paul T? Says, dang, I hate the Cowboys, and I don't know why. Hey, we always got a good spot for you in the Red Sea. There we go. Maybe I'll rock with it like this. What's going on, Charles? Welcome back, brother. Because they are the Cowboys. John says 2 of the worst defenses in the league forced 3 and outs to start. Cardinals Kid says, go Cardinals. What's going on, Bad? Says, Cowboys are overrated, LOL. Oh, yeah, I actually did all this. This is all me. All this is all my work. Faded out the beard and all that. Dalton has 200 yards rushing. What's going on, Waco, Texas Mayor? Overrated and still the most valuable franchise in sports. That is facts. Favorite all-time player for the
Here
Cardinals.
for 6 years with Jason Garrett, and they're
I will
implementing a
have
new
to say,
system, and it has been a rocky
Mr.
road at
Humble
best.
himself.
Possession 2 for Kyler Murray and the Cardinals from their own 24.
Hold on. Kyler Murray got it to the 30. A couple yards short of a first down.
Van Der Esch running him out of bounds. Kind of
I'm going to have to say, Mr. Humble himself, Larry Fitzgerald.
And the Cardinals lose their
That is probably one of my favorite all-time Cardinals players.
Defense as far as rushing the passer, and they struggle without him.
I actually got to see him in person while I lived out in Arizona while he was playing.
Their ability to put pressure on the passer will be interesting.
Went to a few Cardinals games out there.
Back out there on that side of the ball.
2nd and 4
Welcome back,
from the 30.
Pale Man. All right, 2nd and 4. Oh, yeah, can't forget about Pat Tillman. Absolutely. Fought for this country and passed away.
Cowboys defense
That is
Early in this
facts.
game, being able to plug up the running game in between the tackles. We saw him against Cleveland. It was an abomination. And it was the number one thing Mike McCarthy
Pat Tillman
wanted to get better
is the
was
definition
base
of a
defense,
hero.
playing between the tackles. And so you saw Antoine Woods, Don Terry Poe was brought in. We know they don't have Gerald McCoy, got hurt in preseason camp, but they have got to play better on this defensive line.
It's third and a long one. Kyler to throw for it and able to complete to Darrell Daniels, his tight
And
end.
Daniels got
And
the
he's got the
first
first
down.
You see safety Xavier Woods is coming down here on your at the bottom of your screen. He closes the gap quickly. He knows it's short distance. You see him just try and make the tackle immediately. That's a good job of playing through a little bit of the rub release by Xavier Woods and making a short tackle. That's the kind of thing you're going to have to do against a team like this that really does try to mess you up with their switch releases when you're playing man-to-man coverage.
First and 10.
Murray
Murray will just throw
throws
to
it
the turf.
down.
He definitely felt the pressure.
Great recognition from Antoine Woods.
What's going on, Master
Played
P
well
Funk?
against the run earlier, and this time he's just going to read the screen. And you feel the offensive lineman. So he feels that offensive lineman. It's too easy. If you're going to let me get to the quarterback
Larry's
that
about,
easy,
I want to say,
recognize, and that's well done by Antoine Woods.
about maybe 4 or 5 inches taller than me.
From the 34. Kyler throws. Welcome to the football
Larry
game.
Legend.
Larry Fitzgerald, the great one for the Cardinals.
Larry
Picks up
Legend
5.
with the catch.
Keeps his consecutive
Third down.
game streak with a catch going
What's going on, Fluff?
249 consecutive games with at least one grab.
What's going on,
Second
Tyler?
longest streak all time to the great Jerry Rice.
Oh, yeah, I remember you, Palemon.
35.
What's going on, Turquoise? All right, it's 3rd and 5. This is the money down.
Chase Edmonds motions out top of your screen. Quick throw.
Larry
Again,
Legend
it's
with the
Larry
first
Fitzgerald.
down.
Darian Thompson brought him down. Has first down yardage.
A lot of communication going on from Kyler Murray at the line of scrimmage.
I can't show the game
Figure
that
out, are
is
they in man
due
or
to
are they in
copyright
zone?
laws.
When you take the ball
They
from
will
center,
shut
you
down
get
my
blitzed.
channel. The
They're trying to
league
cover
does
from the
not
inside.
play
It's good
around.
recognition
Neither
from
does
Kyler Murray,
YouTube,
and a great
and I
job
value my
Fitzgerald
channel, and I don't
stretching
get to
to
meet
get the
cool
first down.
people, so that will never
He's been there
happen.
before. On first and 10. Murray looked like a design
All right,
quarterback
Kyler
draw.
Murray
He'll pick up
got
some
the
more
first
yardage
down at the
into
40-yard
Dallas
line.
territory, and knocked out at the Cowboys 40. A pickup of
I need
13.
DeAndre Hopkins as well.
That's a quarterback lead draw. They have the back right next to him, and that's who leads up into the hole.
What's
to
going
get a
on,
block
Dwayne?
On the linebacker, and Cliff Kingsbury will sprinkle these design quarterback runs in throughout a drive just to keep the defense honest.
See those numbers on Murray? That should not come as a
All
surprise.
right, 1st and 10.
First down and 10 from the 40. Quick throw, batted up in the air.
And it's incomplete.
Harmlessly hits the turf. Looking to go to DeAndre Hopkins.
I actually do hair
And
for a
Alden
living,
Smith
Paul.
got a hand on it.
And that's exactly what you have to do against Kyler Murray, who likes to get the ball.
But
out of
I
his hands
am on
quick.
injured
A lot of
reserve
throws.
right
Alden
now.
Smith just stops his pass rush, gets his hands up in the air. That's going to be a lot of what they're going to have to
All
do
right,
tonight
2nd and
because
10.
Kyler Murray has done a great job of getting the ball out under 2.5
What's going on,
seconds. A lot
Gaston?
of short
Says I'm
throws.
here so I don't get
As a
fined.
pass rush unit, you have to make sure you stay in your lanes.
Shout out to Beast
just
Mode.
affect his vision throwing the football down the field.
Ninth play of the drive upcoming.
All right,
Off
play
the
action.
fake.
Kyler Murray under
Murray
pressure.
feeling the heat
Throws it
and
out.
Can't get out of it.
And it's
He'll
3rd
throw
and
it
10.
away. Trying to go to Chase Edmonds. He was heavily covered.
So this is exactly where Mike Nolan and the Cowboys defense
What's going on, Michael
wanted to
Johnson?
get Kyler Murray in these situations. They were worried about 1st and 2nd down, but 3rd down they feel
What's
good
going
about
on,
their
Nick?
pass rush where you can allow DeMarcus Lawrence and Alden Smith to come off the edge.
Hey, that's possible.
They invested a lot in their front four. DeMarcus Lawrence is one of the highest paid defensive
So this is
ends in the
Cowboys
league.
defense
Everson
practicing
Griffin now
social
at the
distancing
right
on
defensive end, one of
opponents.
the best athletes in the league playing defensive end.
All right, Kyler Murray
Here's Murray.
airs it
Shot
out.
for Isabella. Might have been a
Incomplete.
communication issue there. You see the
4th
reaction.
down and
Anthony
10.
Brown had the coverage. They're 0 for 2 going deep to Isabella.
So you're going to see the Cowboys are trying to confuse Kyler Murray a little bit. They're going to keep this safety back over here because they want to keep one-on-one
that will never happen,
with
bro.
DeAndre Hopkins. They want to have two players
YouTube will shut the channels down. So don't even try to find a link. It ain't never going to happen. And if there is a link, you got 1 quarter, and YouTube and the NFL will shut that channel down. And then you'll be right back here.
Wilson lets it go, and it checks down at the 5, and it will be down.
So just have fun, enjoy,
line by Chris Banjo.
And let's have some fun. All right. I do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. The ball will be placed at the 10-yard line on Dallas, and Dallas will have the football when we come back from the commercial break. And LKC, let me holler at you, and let me holler at who else was it? Queasy, I think his name is. And if I mispronounced your name, my apologies. I am horrible at pronouncing names. But let me holler at you guys for a second. Now, when people show the game, you do not know what you are supporting. Okay? You don't know if they're getting all these AdSense and things like that to become the next terrorist. You don't know that. You know, all you're seeing is the game. Now, if they go to get all these subscribers and things like that, and they go to try to say, get a, drop a video to actually put real content, they will never get the same views as, say, like I would, or, you know, any member of the Infinite Sports Network would. Because we are actual real content creators. What's going on, Very Nice? You will not miss a single play. Because if the audio is not on, you will have my voice to do the play-by-play. But you guys will not get, what do you call it? It's a single play missed. That is a hashtag fact. You know, the only way you will miss a play is if, like, my computer shuts down. And or my stream craps out. Other besides that, I don't try to miss a play. Like right now, we're on a commercial break. What's going on? Van says, "Go Cowboys! Cheers from Oz." Appreciate that. Don't forget to, you know, make sure you guys vote as well. But yeah, those people that show the game, like they're not real content creators. Like YouTube is for creating content, being creative. There is no creation when you're showing a game. Any Joe Schmo can put a stream up. You know, it's those that actually put the time and effort to create stuff. Like everything that you see is handcrafted. From the sides to the background, all that's handcrafted.
The Cardinals on their offensive line.
All right, we are back. Andy Dalton. It almost intercepted. Jordan Hicks.
Had it, and then he didn't. He was thinking 6 right there. Wow.
What's going on, Ruben?
Buda Baker sets this play up.
What's going on, Berlinda?
Comes off the edge. Here he is right here coming up. He's going to come off and eventually get the pressure on
I think I remember
Dalton.
you, Berlinda, from when the Detroit Lions played the Cardinals.
Yeah, he does. And the reason why he had to pump fake that ball is because Deontay Thompson, the free safety, did a nice job
What's
of
going on,
helping out
Dwayne
Patrick
Boatwright?
Peterson on the double move. He was trying to hit CD on a deep shot. Had to pull it down.
Dwight
That's how
Davis,
team
what's
defense
going
works,
on?
right? That's how you eliminate those big shots down the field. Nice job by the Cardinals secondary so far.
We are waiting on the word from the flag.
There's a flag down. So you got too many men on the field. Let's see.
12 men in the huddle on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay still second down.
I mean, what a
all right, still second
break
down.
for Mike
12 men on the
McCarthy
field
Dallas
for the
backed up.
Cowboys.
I mean, this Arizona team, they've only had 1 interception all season.
Going on, Dory?
You have to make that play and return it.
Alfredo?
On the road, playing against a team like this, a missed opportunity.
And the Cowboys have the worst turnover margin in the NFL coming into this week.
All right, second and 15.
Second and 15.
Dalton under center.
Dalton from the goal line.
Ezekiel Elliott got it to the 9-yard line. It's going to be third down.
Deontay Thompson. Third down.
What's going on,
That
Yolanda?
throw from Andy Dalton affects him early in this game. We watched one of the greatest of all time, and Aaron Rodgers yesterday, right, throw a couple of interceptions, and it impacted
What's going on,
the way that he
Zylo?
played. And Andy Dalton hadn't played a whole lot of football this year. We'll see if his confidence is shaken.
3rd and 11 from the Dallas 9.
Oh, appreciate that, Paul. What's going on, Miss Johnson? All right, it's 3rd and 11. Dalton in the shotgun.
Pressure underneath.
Oh, just got it out.
There amazingly. Or
And
else it would have been a
incomplete.
safety. It's Dennis Gardick again.
Wow.
Nearly a sack in the end zone for a safety. Clean living right there for Gardick.
Oh,
Going to be a
my
folk
God.
hero soon.
They just turn him loose off the edge. You know,
That was
Brandon Knight
crazy.
doesn't
That
even
was
look at it.
almost
Just
a
watch him
safety.
Right here. He's turning inside. Gardick just coming off
What's going
the
on, my
edge.
princess and me?
Clean shot on Andy Dalton and Grease. Look, you mentioned it. When you're under that kind of pressure, you have no other choice but to have it affect you. Right away, Andy Dalton looks unsettled in this football game.
And that was an unbelievable play by Andy Dalton just to get rid of that football. Brandon Knight,
All right,
the left
Chris
tackle, didn't even
Jones
come out of his
punts
stance.
it. Christian Kirk
from
at midfield. And it's down
he'll
at
stay
midfield.
right there. Dennis Gardick went to not one but 2 Division II colleges.
All right, and I do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. What's going on, Selena? What's going on, Hollywood? Hollywood going with the Cardinals. Appreciate that, brother. Shout out to the 154 in the building. We got 37 thumbs up. Let's get those thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated, as that will help this stream get out. What's going on, Michael Collins? Ruben voting for Miss Connie. What's going on, Adam Spence? Appreciate that, Dwayne. Says stay in the loop and subscribe. Appreciate that, brother. Okay, Miss Selena's voting for the Cardinals. Appreciate that. That's what's up. I do know that she is a Green Bay Packers fan, so that does shout out to her for voting for the Cardinals. One thing I do hate about ESPN is their commercials are forever, it feels like. Dalton can't fill in for Dak. Cowboys are done this year. Palemon's voting for the Chiefs. Yeah, YouTube is about 30 seconds behind, so that's why sometimes you'll see the scoreboard or the field be a little bit faster than the audio. But I am working hard to fix all that, and I'm going to be creating my own scoreboard and my own field, so stay tuned for that as well.
On Christmas Day.
All right, we are
that
back.
Last drive.
What's going on, Aiden?
First 2 drives. Randy Dalton. Cowboys offense off to a rusty
I
rough
think
start
Patrick
here.
Mahomes is better.
they
Even
put
though
their
I like the
defense in a really
Baltimore Ravens, I
tough
think
spot.
Patrick Mahomes is better.
Midfield.
He throws the ball a lot better.
Kenyon Drake.
All right, Kenyon
Lower on the
Drake,
shoulder.
gain of
Donovan Wilson
2 on
met
that
up the
play.
line of scrimmage, probably got the worst of it. Pick up a 3.
Yeah, but that's exactly what you need to do as a safety when a running back is coming downhill like this and you're part of the run front.
Yeah,
Boom,
that's probably
you gotta meet
facts,
him right in
Nick.
the hole, and that's something Cliff Kingsbury
I didn't think about
emphasized
that.
to Kenyon Drake. He wants him hitting it north and south. He wants him establishing
going on,
a physical
Jeffrey
tone,
Place?
And as a defender,
All right, second and
that's how you
7.
have to meet it.
Kyler in the shotgun.
2nd and 7. Protection holds up.
Incomplete was intended for Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray. Let's see if Murray yells at Hopkins. DeAndre told us, talking to him yesterday, he said for the first time in his 8 years in the league, he had a quarterback yell at him. And it was second-year quarterback Kyler Murray. Caught him by surprise. He didn't know how to react. Do I yell back? Do I just let him have it?
Awkward.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be yelling at Nuke Hopkins very often if I was Kyler Murray. Saw how that ended in Houston.
3rd down and 7.
All right, Murray in the shotgun, 3rd and 7.
Andy Isabella back.
Ball's at the 48.5. There is a flag on the play.
We have had some miscommunications, though, no question, for Cliff Kingsbury's offense here. A couple balls downfield have been off target, and that one there to DeAndre Hopkins.
False start. Offense, number 67. It's a 5-yard penalty. 3rd down. The defensive player never got into the neutral zone.
Hey, John Parry, the Cardinals
Justin
are the
Pugh.
most penalized team in the NFL.
Yeah, they lead the league in a lot of things. No huddle offense, shotgun quarterback, run pass option. And we've seen their issue tonight. 2 false start, pre-snap penalties are really hurting the Cardinals.
Says a 3-time Super Bowl official. I thought it was 4 or 5. No,
Let's just stay with 3.
just 3. All right, we'll go with 3. 3rd and 12.
Oh, appreciate that, Adam.
Here's Murray. Underneath
DeAndre Hopkins got the first down. There we go.
There is a flag.
And there's a
again.
flag
All
on the play.
Cowboys are pointing at the Cardinals.
Just a simple under route from DeAndre Hopkins.
That just looks like they're trying to set up a screen.
Pass
from the
interference.
opposite
Offense, number
What?
11. It's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. A replay 3rd down.
Oh, come on. Larry Legend, really?
Larry Fitzgerald was blocking downfield before the ball was caught by DeAndre Hopkins. Right there, he goes, starts blocking, and that's the reason why Hopkins got a 1st down. That's a good call.
Come
We asked
on,
Cliff
man.
Kingsbury about all the penalties. He said it's unnecessary. The Cardinals came into this week tied with Tampa Bay for the lead in penalties, and he was like, look, the Buccaneers just hammered the Packers. Tampa Bay did not commit a single penalty yesterday in that game against Green Bay. So he was going to show his guys that it can be done.
Facts,
Here's
Paul.
3rd and 22.
They got to play a lot more better. Kyler handed
Set up
off.
the draw for Chase Edmonds.
Edmonds
Won't get back to the
losing
line
a
of
yard.
scrimmage. Jalen Smith made sure of that. 4th down.
That's 4th
That
and
is not the way
23.
Cliff Kingsbury wanted this to start off for his football team. He said, look, self-inflicted penalties.
Oh,
Just
come
keep
on,
hurting us.
Cardinals.
Jalen Smith right here. You see him play off 2 blocks, coming downhill, turning everything back into his teammates, pursuing. Like he said, I'm going to have to fly around and go sideline to sideline and make plays, and I need to set the tempo. It starts with me. Well, that's how you start it, with you, and that's how you set the
Correction,
tempo.
that's 4th and 22.
Andy Lee from his 23. CeeDee Lamb is back for Dallas at his 20. It's a low
All right.
punt.
CeeDee Lamb with the fair catch.
And then recovered by Lamb.
Ball's going to be at the 31-yard line.
So Arizona.
And I do have to mute it for copyright music and commercial. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. Zeke first touchdown. That could be a very good possibility. John says trap game. Dalton throws a pick 6 on this drive, says Paul. Elliott ain't getting 20 points in fantasy football. I don't know. They're going to have to rely on Zeke a lot more. Now with Dak out, let's not forget what the Philadelphia Eagles did a couple years ago. That's why you got to play hard on both ends of the field, because you just never know. I mean, the Philadelphia Eagles were, road to the playoffs. They made the playoffs with our backup quarterback, Nick Foles. and turned around and won the Super Bowl with a backup quarterback. So I'm not counting out Andy Dalton. I'm not counting out the Dallas Cowboys. You play till the end. You got to play 60 minutes. It's any given Sunday. In this case, any given Monday. But penalties will kill a drive quick, fast, and in a hurry. Penalties. Penalties really are killing their drives. I mean, they're tied for, what is that, the most in the league with 8.4 per game? Absolutely, Tyler. And sometimes on Tuesday. All right, we are back. And that's Amari Cooper in motion.
First down and 10 for Andy Dalton from the Cowboys.
Ezekiel
Elliott
got it to the 30.
30-yard line. 6 of 7 plays so far have gone to Elliott. Dak Prescott was on.
Oop, and I do have to mute it for copyright music while they show some promos for Dak Prescott. This season, he had 1,856 passing yards, 25 completions of 20-plus. Both led the NFL. 42 career wins since 2016. Trails Tom Brady.
Off to a better start offensively, and then goes down with the injury that had everyone in the league talking. And speaking of injuries,
Zach Martin is down.
Martin, their most trusted, dependable remaining offensive lineman, goes down.
Prayers up to Zach.
Tyron
Never
Smith
want to see
out,
an
Leo
injury.
Collins out. Travis Frederick retires. Zach Martin was all that was left. Right guard, number 70. Looks like he just gets rolled up. I mean, you could talk all you want about the receivers and Gallup and Cooper and Lamb and Zeke. This team goes as well as this offensive line goes, and they have suffered more injuries up front than any team in the National Football League.
And what did Mike McCarthy tell us? He said the
All right.
inside zone runs.
Zach Martin is walking
are really
under his
what he
own
wants to
power off
feature
the
with
field.
Zeke. And why is that? 'Cause that's where Zach Martin is.
It looks like he took a knee to the head, side of the head, and hopefully he's all right.
Connor McGovern has checked in to replace Martin for the time being. Zach Martin's the highest paid offensive guard in the NFL. Starting a rookie center, Joe Looney went down after starting the first 4 games. He's on IR with a knee injury.
Yeah, they got to get more mature. They're still
backups
young.
on the offensive line, and now a backup quarterback in Andy Dalton on 2nd and 6.
Dalton,
Off the fingertips,
incomplete.
CeeDee Lamb couldn't haul it
CeeDee
in.
Lamb was the
And a
intended
flag
target.
comes in.
There's a flag on the play, though.
It's back in the area of holding. You see both quarterbacks just kind of off with their
Holding.
receivers.
Offense, number 63. 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
And that's to be
Excuse me, 2nd
All
down.
right, that's a
expected
10-yard
from Andy
penalty.
Dalton. Hadn't had a whole lot of reps with these guys. And when you come right out,
Let's be a dish, the rookie. Second and 16.
All right,
From the
Andy
20.
Dalton under center. Cooper in motion.
Off the
Play
fake.
action. Got it to
Set
Dalton
it up
Schultz.
for Dalton Schultz.
Schultz
Running room. And
near
maybe
the
a hit
first
out of
down
bounds.
marker.
Dalton Schultz.
Few
third-year
yards
player
short
out
of a
Stanford,
first.
Used to block for Christian McCaffrey on the receiving end. They needed that play.
So it's something just to get Andy Dalton going a little bit. There's a little tight end screen. He blocked and then just kind of drifted off. And
What's
Andy
going
just
on, Jorge?
able to hit him and let him catch and run. That's just something just to get him to settle down and get him into a groove here. Because so far, look, the pressure has gotten to him. And Grease, as you mentioned, he just seems off just a little bit. They need to get him going.
Amari
Devondre
Cooper in
Campbell to
motion.
hit. Schultz was definitely in the white when there was contact. 3rd and 3. Dalton throwing on the run.
And
completing.
Gallup got the
Michael
first
Gallup
down.
on the receiving end. All those clutch fourth quarter catches. Makes a big catch here in the first down for the Cowboys.
This is not easy, rolling to your left as a right-handed quarterback, flipping your hips and throwing that ball accurately, a foot in front of the numbers of Gallup. That's a throw right there that will settle Andy Dalton down, give him a little confidence. Now a first down at the 39.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball at the 39-yard line. Handed off to Zeke. Zeke got the first down. Ball at midfield.
Jordan Hicks brought him down, but not until he ripped off 12.
Hey, appreciate that, Joe Silva.
Indeed.
Really good blocking at the point of attack. You're going to get a seal. You're going to get a turn. You're just going to see him just come and just hit it right downhill. It's a real nice job. Hat on a hat, as they like to say in offensive meeting rooms, and that's how you get gashes in the front seven and spring your running back for good yardage.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball at midfield. Zeke gained about a yard on that play.
Falls forward for a yard. So
2nd and 9. Oh, I do have to mute it real quick for copyrighted music and commercials. And uh-oh, my scoreboard ain't up. There we go.
Dimples back there.
And all right, we are
You
back.
guys should be nice to me, too, by the way. 2nd and 9. One day I might turn out to be something, too.
You're not going to be rich or famous, Levy.
Can I get one of the two? Here's Dalton. Under some pressure.
And Dalton shuffles it. Oh, fumble!
I think Jordan Phillips came up with the football
Yes!
for Arizona.
Arizona football, let's
And
go!
for Elliott, fumbling has been an issue this season.
There is no substitute
Buda
for
Baker,
effort
let's
when you're
go.
playing defense, and Ezekiel Elliott puts it on the ground only because of the effort of Buda Baker. We talked
What's
about
going
him
on,
as
Tom Brady,
the
for life?
spiritual leader of this defense. Take a look. He's rushing the quarterback, doesn't get there. He gets locked up. Does he give up? No. He keeps trying, keeps effort, gets the
What's
ball
going on,
out for a huge
Sandra?
turnover.
So far, the Cardinals are playing and doing a nice job when they do go man-to-man of forcing Andy Dalton to hold the football. Once again, he was trying to get the ball down the boundary to Amari Cooper.
What's going on,
Safety shaded
Zobuku?
over the top to help Patrick Peterson out. And that's how you get these effort plays. It gives your playmakers time to run and hit the football, and that's how he gets it out.
That's just a lazy play there from Zeke Elliott. You're taught as a back, once you catch it, put it away. He takes 2 steps with the ball out in front of him, and that allows Buda Baker to chop it out.
Again, that's been an issue. 4th fumble of the season for Elliott. 3rd one.
All right, ball's at the 46, 1st and 10.
Those matches.
Isabella in motion.
Last season here in Week 6. Here's Kyler Murray.
Murray looking for Hopkins. Incomplete. 2nd and
I
10.
talked to Ezekiel Elliott this week about his fumbling issues so far this season, and he just said, no bueno. He said, but you know what? They come in bunches. I've just been getting got. The guys in this league are really good, he said, at going after that ball. But he said, you know what? I'm not really worrying about it. I don't think I'm going to fumble for the rest of the year. He was wrong, guys.
Well, that was a different kind of scenario, right? You're not handing the ball to him and he's putting it away.
What's going on,
immediately.
Steven?
He's in the middle of the field. You just got to secure the football. That's running back 101.
2nd down and 10. And Kyler Murray off to
Incomplete
a 3
pass
for 12
intended for
passing
Kenyon
night
Drake.
so far. 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
It'll be interesting to watch number 1 here, how he responds. This is not how he envisioned
What's
his
going on,
return
Sandra?
to Dallas going. He's
Murray
missed
gets those little
a number of
legs
throws
going.
early in this game. On
Run.
the last play before that one, he had DeAndre Hopkins wide open on an over route, and he missed him. He needs to settle down.
Hey, Zobuku, I will be doing that game next week.
Already their most
Titans and
incompletions in the game this
Steelers.
season overall. Murray's missed his last 6.
Murray takes off
Makes some moves and he
and
just
got it
gets
to the first
sticks.
down.
See where they spot him. Yes, they're going to give it to him. Wow.
First down,
This
Kyler
is
Murray.
where
Let's go.
You can't game plan for this kind of athleticism. You can't game plan
What's going on,
for a
Gabriel?
guy who can just take off when everything looks covered up down the field and he can't find anybody, you have to give him credit. Look how calm he still remains in the pocket. Everybody's covered. Now, look, I'm just going to put a move on you in open field.
What's going on, Ford F-150?
I'm going to turn on the Jets, dive and stretch for the first down.
Jalen Smith had him as a spy. I mean, he was looking right at him and couldn't get him down.
First down and 10. It's Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon Drake to the 40-yard line.
If I'm Cliff Kingsbury here, I'm going to run the football.
What's going on, Albertico?
He's not seeing it.
Says, let's go
good
Texans.
Down the field. So this is why, you know, you don't just depend on
going on,
one
Gavin?
offensive system. And I think Cliff Kingsbury
says
has
Cards
been
all
very
the way.
adaptable.
Can I get a shout out? Absolutely. Shout out to Gavin Power.
You need a run game to fall back on.
It is 2nd and 6.
Off the play
Murray throws.
Murray trying to zip one in
Got
there.
it to
is
DeAndre
caught by
Hopkins for a first down.
27, first time they have hooked up tonight. Gain of 14.
Every time DeAndre Hopkins is one-on-one outside and he gets a read on it pre-snap, that being Kyler Murray, he's going to him. You see Trayvon Diggs just kind of got turned around and lost him. DeAndre got in what you would call his blind spot, couldn't find him. And Kyler Murray was looking for him the whole time and got it to him. Those are the kind of completions he needs to start hitting, settle down, and see if he can
appreciate that, Ford F-150. Appreciate that, Gavin.
Half minute of the first quarter.
What's going on, Michael?
Quick throw out to Chase
Edmonds.
And
got it down to the 21.
By Neville Gallimore. They love Edmonds in this Arizona organization. And Kenyon Drake sort of going away from Drake now and giving Edmonds more of a look.
I wouldn't be surprised in the next couple of years if Chase Edmonds is the lead back in Arizona, not Kenyon Drake.
Don't have to run another play if they don't want to.
And they
like
won't.
I said, where are all those points?
That is the end of the first
You're
quarter.
The one that said there were going to be points. We didn't say that.
Oh, you guys are.
All right, and I do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. Appreciate that, Gavin Power. What's going on, Caddy son? You're doing a good job, bud. Appreciate that. Shout out to the 422 in the building. We got 63 thumbs up. Could we please get to at least 200? Every thumbs up will definitely help the channel grow. Bridgestone is solid. I got Dak Prescott on my fantasy team for my starting quarterback. Oh, you had? Ooh, that was a big blow. Did you at least pick up Dalton? Go Dak Prescott. Absolutely go. I never like to see injuries, especially when, he was in a contract year. So that really, and you never want to see that. What's going on, Cameron? What's going on, Larry Sellers? Says go Cowboys. Bills and Titans are both not legit, says Zobuku. Rube says, give me $1 and I'll hit that like button. LOL, just kidding. Sandra is listening from East Mesa, Arizona. Shout out. Appreciate that. I used to live out in Phoenix for a little bit, moved to Scottsdale, and then moved back to Michigan. So I definitely do love my Arizona Cardinals. Oh, I definitely got my Cardinals. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Yeah, I have Discord. It should be in the description. Michael says Tucson here. Shout out to Tucson. I actually used to drive from Phoenix to Tucson all the time.
From the 21 of Dallas. See what the Cardinals can do with Kenyon Drake. Not much.
All right, Kenyon Drake.
Going to bring up a third down and short.
Looks like it's 3rd and
You can
1.
feel the impact that Leighton Vander Esch has had on this Cowboys defense, especially in
Michael's
the
a
middle.
Niners
run
fan, but
stopper.
says go
he can run
Cards.
sideline to sideline, and he can do it all. But having him back, I think we'll have a core
What's
for this
going on,
defense
Ari
to build
and
around. Last week, Jalen
Ane?
Smith had his best game of the season, and he gets his brother back. He calls him his brother. Those two guys in the middle.
Paul says a
can
dollar
only
make
help
you
this
holla.
Dallas defense going forward.
3rd and 1. Kyler's under center.
All right, play action. Kyler Murray.
Kyler will throw for it.
Oh,
It's
dropped. Come
Break
on,
out of the
Kenyon.
backfield, could not hang on. Xavier Woods had the coverage.
4th and
That's
1.
a nice job of playing with good eyes by
Go
the
for it.
secondary of the Dallas Cowboys and Xavier Woods.
It's 4th and 1. Go
Getting
for
on
it.
Kenyon Drake quickly out in the
Why
flat.
are you trying to catch the
Drops
ball
pass,
like
but
this?
That is
Extend
something
your
that Dallas
hands.
has not been doing very well as far as play action pass, misdirection.
You're in the NFL. You should know
matching
that.
their
Come on.
coverage quickly. And they're
You
off to a
can't
good
catch
start
with
here
your
tonight.
pads.
You're looking for
You got to
Zane
catch with your
Gonzalez, the
hands.
kicker. Forget about it. Arizona's going.
All right, come on. Let's go
4th
for
down,
it.
Perfect. Dallas on 4th down, imperfect.
Play action.
Kyler gonna keep
And
it to
Kyler
get
Murray
the
got the
corner.
first down. Let's go.
1st down, Arizona. Pickup of 11.
That's the right call from Cliff Kingsbury. No hesitation. And you run the ball a couple of times in between the tackles. When you do that, you're going to influence the inside backers. And nobody's going to catch this flame to the sideline.
Arizona's been a red zone
Gator
machine.
arms facts.
Last 8 red zone trips.
More like
8
Tyrannosaurus
touchdowns.
Rex arms
They do
on that
not
one.
settle for field goals. We'll see what the Cowboys defense done in goal-to-goal
All right, ball at
scenarios
the
in regard.
7-yard line.
1st and goal.
1st and 10. Well, 1st and goal at the 7.
Drake,
Kenyon Drake,
For
gain
2.
of about 2 on that play.
Justin Hamilton, who was just signed to the active roster, made the tackle.
Yeah, Justin Hamilton getting some snaps. Obviously, Tristan Hill, the ACL last
What's going
week,
on,
and
Jimmy
so they're short on
Pena?
that interior defensive line, and he's going to need to spell Poe and Woods throughout the
Joshua
course of this
C
game.
says go Cowboys. All right, 2nd and goal. Ball at the
Just outside
5
the
and a
5.
half.
Flip it to Christian
And
Kirk.
oh,
The angle
Christian
and got the
Kirk
touchdown for the
with the
Cardinals.
touchdown. Woo! Let's go.
And so a 4th down decision to go for.
Let's
keep the drive
go.
alive. Leads to an Arizona touchdown, the first of the game.
Nice job, Christian Kirk.
So much motion. You see the motion here. Watch how it affects all of
What's
these
going on,
guys
Isaiah?
the second level of the Cowboys defense. Kirk goes back, motion. Now he's going to come back, and he's already ahead of Jalen Smith. The linebacker never gets a look
Hey,
at
appreciate
it,
that,
and he
Isaiah
just beat the
McCoy.
secondary to the corner of the end zone. There's so much offense that Cliff Kingsbury has at his disposal in those situations. That's
Hey,
why it's
Isaiah,
key.
we got to keep a clean chat,
That
brother.
goes a touchdown pass, too. Extra point on
Kick
the
is
way
up,
from
and the
Zane
kick is good. It is 7-0. Arizona takes the early lead. We are in the second quarter with 12:58 to go till halftime. Cowboys will get the second half kick. What's going on, Jennifer? Yeah, I do want to let everyone know that all fans are welcomed on the channel. And, you know, just between everyone that's in the building, you know, we just try to have some fun. And, you know, we can talk some stuff back and forth, but, you know, keep it clean, keep it respectful, and we'll have a great time. What's going on, DH? Says Cowboys need Manziel. Ha, ha, ha. What's going on, Barb? Welcome back. Kelvin says, fins up. Dwayne says, cow ladies be polite. Johnny Football, bring back Manziel. Pamela Ann says, let's go Cowboys. Cranby, what's going on? Says, yo, what's up, guys? I go Cardinals because I have budgies. Sandra says, hold those Cowboys back. Jimmy says, no, we need Dak. Yes, prayers up to Dak Prescott, though. That was a nasty injury. Godspeed recovery. I can't stand injuries on any team. You know, but to see a nasty one like that. Yeah, I love college football. I'll be doing, hey, that's funny, Gavin. That's the game I'm going to be doing this Saturday. I'm going to be doing the Ohio State Buckeyes versus the Nebraska Cornhuskers. I got a lot of Ohio State fans, so I'm doing it for them. So I am a Michigan Wolverine, but my best friend, the Gridiron Blitz, he'll be doing the Michigan Wolverine. So I'm going to do it the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Nothing Cardinals.
All right, we are back. The kick is up.
And it'll be a touchback. We'll get that Dallas offense back on the field. And the State Fair in Texas was canceled this.
All right, and we got to mute it for the copywritten music. Boss Up says, imagine D-Hop on the Lions. Hey, we had one. His name was Calvin Johnson. Paul says, I lost my baseball career in similar fashion.
Got a rookie at center.
Man, that's crazy,
Zach
Paul.
Martin questionable to come back.
First
Well,
down 10 from the 25.
Wolverine player, it has to be between Charles Woodson or
Out to
Tom
Noah
Brady.
Brown, his first catch. Down to Lisa.
Well, Steve, like you said, the Cowboys were already having issues on their offensive
But
line.
we
Now
had,
they're having
man, our
even
secondary
more.
used to be
Right guard
great.
Zach Martin went back to the locker room just a few moments ago. We're told he's being evaluated for a concussion. He is questionable to return. So now the most experienced lineman is only in his third season, left guard Connor Williams. See?
That's amazing. And the backup quarterback. And
Zach
if all
Martin,
eyes weren't already on Ezekiel Elliott,
is going to
they
the
are
locker
now, and
room.
He fumbled earlier in the game.
Jennifer says Cowboys are hurting. Absolutely.
There's some pressure. Baker was coming, and the ball comes out.
Oh,
and
my.
Arizona scoops
What?
it up.
Arizona recovers. Wait, is it down? Let me see.
Byron Murphy came up with the football.
Is it another
Jordan
fumble?
Phillips knocked it free. The last time Elliott fumbled, it was Phillips who recovered it, and now it's the other way around.
There's Phillips. He gets that right hand. That is clearly a fumble.
Yes, it
And
is.
You can't help but wonder if Ezekiel Elliott's in his own
Let's
mind
go.
with the fumbling issues.
Yeah, Martin has a concussion, it sounds like. Yep, Ezekiel Elliott, that's the second fumble.
I mean, sometimes you put too much pressure on yourself. Dak Prescott's not here. Your offensive line, not here. Things are not going your well early, and you put so much pressure on yourself to make a play, and that's who Zeke Elliott is, and that's why you love him. But right now, I think he's pressing and clearly not securing the football.
And you know the Cardinals defenders are going for it now. Now they're going to start punching at the ball. Now it's going to be like, hold him up, let us come in and strip it.
Hey, Cranby, come on now. We got to keep it respectful, brother.
Taking over this
Keep
football
it clean
game for
as
their
well.
defense.
First time in Elliott's career, he's lost 2 fumbles in a game. And that's 4 lost fumbles now on the season. Here's Kyler trying to take off, and he'll slide down. Loss of a couple.
Hey, no, we'll let him. We'll let him come back.
Like
He'll get one more shot.
Rushing champion in this league. Everybody all week is telling you.
Cranby, just keep it clean, man.
You're going to put this team
All
on
fans
your
are
back.
welcome.
They're going to feed Zeke. And for you to be the reason why you're hurting your team right now, putting them in difficult situations, it's got to eat at you from the inside.
Second down and 11.
All right, 2nd and 11.
No pressure. Murray's got all sorts of time. Now throwing on the run and kind of throwing it away. Jalen Smith trying to run him down.
All right, it's 3rd and 11.
Cardinals continue to try and push this ball down the field and trying to get number 17, Andy Isabella, on a big route down the field. There's no question Cliff Kingsbury there, the head coach, also calling the plays, has noticed something in this secondary as far as them giving up deep shots down the field. You've seen it all year long, and Andy Isabella, easily the fastest wide receiver on this football team. They've been trying to get him loose.
And if you're Arizona, you cannot waste this golden opportunity to turnover here inside the 30-yard line. I would anticipate you don't have to get all 10 yards here, Leaves, because you got 4 down territory. You proved that last drive.
One to snap it, get it away. Here's 3rd and 11. Murray near the sticks.
Murray got
Larry Fitzgerald trying to reach across.
Looks like it's a first down.
And they're going to move the sticks.
Larry Fitzgerald gets the first down.
Wow. Soft coverage from the Cowboys.
What's
Just
going on,
gave it to
Mario?
Larry Fitzgerald. There's no reason to be so soft on him. He's not the kind of player that's going to run by you. You got to be up close to him on 3rd downs.
Gain of 11 for Fitzgerald. That's one of the longest catches for him this season.
That was a big one.
All right, 1st and 10. What's going on, Lloyd?
1st down and 10.
Issa, what's going on?
17.
Kyler Murray got the first down, and
really
is it a
they're going to say he's down inside the 1 yard line.
1st and goal.
Flag back at the 17.
What?
Flag came in
Flags
after
at
the play. So let's see.
Flags down. Well, hey, maybe this gives DeAndre Hopkins some chance to get me some points.
One little fake inside. The design of that play from Cliff Kingsbury.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting defense, number 98. About half the distance to the goal line. 1st down, Arizona.
Tyrone Crawford. Let's see what that looks like.
What's going on, Trevor?
Look how fast, Lewis, he's out to the outside, and defensively, if you're not out
Jennifer
there already,
says
you're not gonna
Cowboys
catch
need
it.
to stop running.
That ball fake froze DeMarcus Lawrence and Leighton Vander Esch. He had blockers out on the perimeter, and as fast as Kyler is, you're right. You're done when he gets to that point.
All right, 1st and goal.
Looked like Crawford was giving Justin Pugh the business, and that's the reason for the penalty. Already inside the 1, now it's just 1st and goal.
All right, Jennifer, stop spamming that.
Drake in the backfield. To the left of Murray. Out of the gun. It is Kenyon
Drake with a touchdown.
Touchdown for the Cardinals. 2 Ezekiel Elliott fumbles. Leads to 2 Arizona
Kenyon
touchdowns.
Drake with a touchdown. Let's go.
Exactly what Cliff Kingsbury wanted to happen with this running game. Wanted Kenyon Drake. You're going to see you're going to have a little bit of a
that's a
double
good
team,
question, Fort.
A little bit of a combination block. Get some push at the point of attack,
Ball
and it's just
or
walked
Woodson?
right in. That's how Cliff wanted Kenyon to run the football. You see he's emphasized it all night with his play calls. That establishes an identity, which is something that they
can
wanted
I
to
get
do
both
in
of
this
them?
football game.
Here's Gonzalez for the extra point.
All right, Zane got the extra point. It is 14-0. I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Appreciate that, Sony Shook. Cowboys need a new defense. You know, that's the crazy thing, though, Lloyd. Like, the Cowboys on paper look like a legit defense. I just think that right now they're in a transition period. You know, you guys got to remember, you guys have a brand new head coach. You know, give it time to develop. What's going on, Lisa? Lisa Husband says hi. What's going on? What's going on, Birdman? Highlights, appreciate that. Can't decide either. Hey, you put me in a bad situation on that. Law or Woodson, like, can I get them both? What's going on, Naz? Niners will get Cards next time, coming back. What's going on, young boy? Wow, dropping the hammer down. Young boy says, might need to trade Zeke for some picks and players. Hey, come on, Viren. You know the rules, brother. It was $35, Paul. I got it up at Lids. What's going on, Jeremiah? Says, let's go Cowboys. If the Cowboys defense coordinator, that's hurting them. Hey, Ruben, that's a very good possibility. Because on paper, they got a ton of talent.
Spinning and offense,
all right,
defense,
we
and
are
special
back.
teams right
Gonzalez
now.
with the kick.
See Tony Pollard
and we'll get a touchback. Ball will be placed at the 25-yard line.
That Cowboys offense, they're going to run back on the field. And
all right, there's some copyrighted music while they show some highlights. I do have to mute it for. Boss Up says Spartans. Hey, Boss Up, go blue.
Is that they've turned the ball
all right,
over,
we are
especially
back.
early in games, haven't played well, and got behind. And when you get behind in the NFL, then you take the running game out of the equation. You have to throw the ball more. They throw the ball over 70% of the time when they're trailing in games. That's not the recipe for the Dallas Cowboys offense.
And Zeke
all right,
is
first
and
and 10.
Ball
at the 25. Dalton in the shotgun, throws. Got it to Dalton Schultz.
It's Dalton Schultz, his second catch.
Gain of about 4.
Gain of 4.
What's going on, Royale?
Kellen Moore and head coach
Bob Evans, what's going on?
That they did. This is the situation they didn't want to
watching
find
from the
in, right?
UK, hoping for a Cowboys comeback. Hey, shout out to you in the UK.
The they can strike at any moment. They just got to pull the trigger and get it going.
Dalton the pitch to Pollard.
Pollard got a first down to the 40.
Best run
down at the 42.
To Tony Pollard, the second-year player out of Memphis.
Tony Pollard.
Hey, Naz, I'll be doing the Ohio State Buckeyes on
backfield, and
on Saturday.
This is interesting, guys. No matter how good a player you are, you're Zeke Elliott, one of the best players in the National Football League. You put the ball on the ground in back-to-back drives, and Mike McCarthy has no choice.
What's going on? You are reading my name. Do you think the Rams will win?
Just let you calm down for a drive or two.
They lost yesterday.
Makes little sense. Pollard motions back to the backfield. Blitz.
Oh, it's sacked. Woo! What a hit by Buda Baker.
Who came with authority and vengeance.
Wow.
I asked Buda Baker yesterday, if you remember in the production meetings, is he going to be involved a little bit in the pass rush tomorrow, especially with your problems as far as being
what
able
a
to
hit,
get after the
Buda Baker.
And he's like, I'm not going to say what I'm going to do. I may,
was
I may
unblocked
not, I may
and
cover, I may
untouched.
blitz. They've been bringing this young man tonight, and he's been all over the place. You better start looking up number 32, otherwise he's going to wreck your night, Dallas.
What's going on,
I
Marla?
love that guy. He's one of my favorite
Apps
players.
that make sense. What's going on?
2nd and 17. Dalton to throw across the middle. It's
Gallup. Gallup got the first down.
That's the first down, and that's how a veteran quarterback responds. Take a big hit. Dalton gets right back up, dusts himself off, and completes for 17.
Well, you have one catch among the big three, right? And this is what Andy Dalton sees right here in the middle of the field. Anticipation, tight window, finally
that's
getting
a first
some of
down every time when you got that much wide open field.
First time in Arizona territory, and they're there by inches. Here's
Pollard gain about a yard on that play.
Amari Cooper's been on the field, 15 snaps. I don't think they've targeted him one time.
Nor C.D. Lamb. Right, we haven't seen those. They tried to get this run game going, and I think it was the right approach, but they just haven't been able to stay
What's going
on
on
the field
A
because they've turned
side?
it over.
What's going on S?
Critical drive for Andy Dalton and the psyche of this Dallas Cowboys team.
What's going on, Kelly? All right, 2nd and 9.
Here's the pressure.
Dalton
Blitz is picked up. Dalton has
Throws it,
time.
got it to
And
Dalton
completes
Schultz.
to Dalton Schultz.
It's going to
All
be
these great receivers
short
out there, like
of a
Gallup
first
and
down,
Cooper and
but it's going to be
Lamb.
3rd
It's
and
Dalton
short.
Schultz with a gain of 6, become his favorite target here tonight. 3rd catch of the night.
Well, Dalton Schultz is an important piece of this offense. You got a lot of people looking at those receivers, and so Schultz is going to get a premier look on pretty much every down to run routes against. And you know, watching practice yesterday, they threw him the ball a lot, especially in the red zone. He will be a factor.
3rd and 3.
All right, 3rd and
Pollard
3.
stays in there, still no Zeke.
Pollard
And they
gets
give it
it.
to
Pollard
Pollard.
gets a first
And he's
down.
got first down yardage.
Down at the
Pick up a 4 on the play.
41-yard line.
Schultz said he learned a lot from Jason Witten, who had to remind him that the tight end, of all the strong guys, you're the weakest. Of all the fast guys, you're the slowest, and that you have to set up with preparation. And that Schultz said that's really helped him out, learning from Jason
That says,
Witten.
do you think our wide receiver core is top 5?
A lot of guys learn from Jason Witten. Guys were learning from
It's
him
getting
at the
close
Raiders
to it. I think with time.
That's Sean McEwen in motion, 1st and 10. Here's Pollard. Baker the stop at the Arizona 35.
So now that they're getting a little something going with the run game,
Got 2nd
bring
down.
Ezekiel Elliott back in. See, this is where now that they've established the run a little bit, you see that the Cardinals' secondary players are starting to bite downhill.
All right,
trying
2nd
to
and
fill
7.
against the run. Now's the time that you take one of those shots down the field. Now's the time to see if you can get it to Amari Cooper.
And I do it off play action. Give it to Zeke. Everybody knows he's come back in the game.
What's
Fake
going
it to
on?
him and take a shot.
Wan Shi Tong.
2nd and 7, just outside the 35. Trying to get it to
Incomplete
Elliott.
pass.
It might have been tipped at the line of scrimmage. Hassan Reddick, who's almost exclusively now rushing the passer for Arizona, might have gotten a hand on it.
Fitz and Hopkins, enough said.
He sure did. Hassan Reddick is going to play a big role for this football team. They can't always send 5 or more. He's going to have to be someone who's going to have to win some one-on-one.
Yeah, but we need somebody to replace Fitz down the road because, let's face
3rd
it,
and
Fitzgerald
7.
is 37.
Elliott stays in.
Got a pressure look here from Vance Joseph. Both linebackers walked up over the center, but the loves to bring pressure. And here comes Budda Baker off the edge.
He's got some one-on-ones.
Gets it out to the far side.
All right,
Cooper.
and
A
Amari
flag comes
Cooper,
in.
no
First
game.
catch
Flags on the
first
play.
target to Amari Cooper.
It's a great play by Byron Murphy, the nickelback, reading that, understanding leverage, setting the edge on the outside. They may have got a block in the back on him, but great effort from Byron Murphy.
Rodney says, let's
Illegal
go
block in the
Cowboys.
back. Offense, number 88, 10-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
CeeDee Lamb, the guilty party of the block in the back.
It's a good audible here against pressure. Get the ball in one of your best players' hands, Amari Cooper, and that's Murphy. That's just effort forcing a penalty. An interesting decision.
No, block in the
to
back.
Take that penalty and move him back. The reason you do that if you're Mike McCarthy,
So it's 3rd and
obviously give him
17.
another chance on 3rd down, but potentially take him out of field goal range.
3rd and 17 now. Push back to the 45.
Andy
Cardinals
Dalton
rushing just 3
out of
this time.
shotgun
Dalton slings one.
over the head
Couldn't
of
hook up with
Gallup.
Michael Gallup. 4th down.
4th and 17.
That's a nice job of the Cardinals, pre-snap disguise.
What's going
making
on,
it look
Gloria
like it's
Knight?
Single high, Budda Baker
Says,
up
let's
around
go
the line of
Cowboys.
scrimmage, and then you see him, he backs back out of here.
Savannah says, let's
They
go
play too high.
Cowboys, or let's
And now
go Dallas.
You're forced to try and throw the ball down the field, which you see him get a good break off of the hash and kind of like really make that not a favorable throw for Andy Dalton. But that's a nice job of the secondary as far as mixing up their looks and making it difficult for Andy to decide where he wants to go with the football.
4th and 17.
And a smart decision from Cliff Kingsbury to push him back. And Byron Murphy, that could be a 3-point effort play.
Jones
All right, the
gets
punt
it
is
away.
up.
Christian Kirk will let it bounce.
All right, ball's
And
going to
it
be at
goes
the
into
20.
end zone. It's a 45-yard punt.
All right, and I do have to mute it for copywritten music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. Shout out to the 633 in the building. Appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Can we get to 300 thumbs up? We are at 101. S says Dallas ain't coming back. The Black Hawk, what's going on? Says Dallas coming back. Bill O'Brien hates us. Bill O'Brien's out of Houston. And I think that makes all Houston fans very happy. What's going on, Jan? Julian says, I got Arizona winning, but I can't count the Cowboys out just yet. Andy Dalton can still be a dangerous quarterback. Hey, that is hashtag facts. Hey, in fact, that right there is a definite mic drop. Asa 2 says Cardinals stink. Marla says go Cardinals. Fitz plays till he's 50. Hey, that's a possibility at this rate. What's going on, LOL FN? Says Asa, LOL, but we winning. So Thursday I'll be doing the Giants and the Eagles for some Thursday night football. Then on Saturday I'll be doing Ohio State and Nebraska. Then on Sunday I'll be doing the Titans Steelers, followed by Sunday Night Football. And then we're back for Monday Night Football. Appreciate that, Zord on YouTube.
Bullet. Bob Hayes.
All right, we are back.
He remains third on the all-time Cowboys list in touchdown catches.
Is there a better nickname?
No, right.
I mean, awesome. You don't have who came up with that nickname?
What's going on, Doris?
I expect you to
Don't
do
have
some
that handy.
research on that.
That was Lisa's voice. Why don't you ask her? Here's 1st and 10. Kyler Murray, a deep
Kyler
shot.
Murray. Oh! Christian Kirk going all the way.
80 yards to the
Touchdown!
house, just like that. Speaking of bullet, Bob Hayes. Touchdown. Cardinals.
Woo! That's his second
They've
touchdown.
been setting up the deep shots all night.
A 80-yard touchdown
Andy
reception.
Isabella down the middle of the field, and Christian Kirk. You're going to see Andy Isabella is just going to run down the middle of the field. He's going to have 2 goes.
Boy, he gets
The
a
corner
double move on Daryl Worley. Right there, right, Lewis?
Yeah, I mean, he's just kind of.
Yep, got
Worley
him.
tries to jump outside. He just goes back inside of him. Daryl Worley's got to get some cushion. He's got to get out of there. When you see guys screaming off the line of scrimmage like that, you can't stutter your feet. He should be much deeper anyway. And
Murray says
Andy
Cowboys
Isabella
will
screaming down the
prevail.
middle of the field. They've been setting it up all night, Grease.
Well,
All
they
night.
had a couple of shots. It was downfield. They just missed by a tick. And that time right on target from Kyler Murray with a huge play. Changed the complexion of this game to go up 21-0.
Fingertips. Kirk, wow. To haul it in.
Kick is
Extra
up,
point
and
on
the
the
kick
way
is good.
And
It
we're
is
back in 30 seconds
21-0.
after this word.
Cardinals over the Cowboys. And I do have to mute it for copywritten music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. Hey, this game ain't over. I mean, it might be a 21-point smashing right now, but it ain't over. You still got a whole second half. And that's coming from a Cardinals, Lions fan, a fan of the Browns. Like, Hey, anything is possible. I mean, who do we see come back? They had no chance.
Not take a shot with a dagger down the field.
All right, we are back. 4:43 left in the first half.
Yeah, the Cardinals having a good old time here tonight in Dallas.
Christian Kirk is on the table, getting stretched out.
Gonzalez kicks it away. Short kick, Pollard from the 6. Able to get a return down the sideline. And something goes right for
All right,
Dallas.
that's Pollard.
Maybe out to the 35-yard line. Best starting field position of the night.
All right, that's Pollard, got it up to the 35-yard line. I do have to mute it while they're showing highlights. All right, we
First
are
down and
back.
10 from the 34. Randy Dalton, the Cowboys. Out to Elliott.
Oh, appreciate that, Gavin.
Pick up a 5 on the play.
Now, if you're Andy Dalton,
Have a blessed night, brother.
The plan was to come into this game.
I'll be on Tuesday. I'm sorry, I'll be on Wednesday for a live stream. We just have some fun.
Right? The ball's been on the ground twice.
We can talk sports, life, whatever you guys want.
The pressure is
we can play some music and things like that.
This team back in the game.
And then for the next game is on Thursday. But definitely hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when there's something drops.
And
that is
by Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper with the first down.
In case you're wondering, Ben DiNucci, the rookie out of James Madison, is the backup
Isaiah Simmons
quarterback
makes me
tonight
mad, bro.
Behind Andy Dalton. Again, this is not
Yeah,
really
they need to take the
Dalton.
training wheels off,
It's
like
the turnovers
Noble
to
Sports
Elliott that
says.
have been the killers tonight.
Well, he had one
That's my
ugly,
brother from
almost
another
should've been
mother,
intercepted.
part of Infinite Sports Network. He's also a Cardinals fan.
We weren't wondering if DiNucci was the backup, but thank you, Neves.
Okay.
And there's
You
times
have it
where you
already.
just gotta let the players
Thought you were going to be Garrett Gilbert on me.
gotta let the players play.
That's the longest run of the night.
Sometimes you gotta get baptized under fire.
How important is this drive for Dallas? I mean, right before half.
You said this about the last drive, too.
Yeah, well, in the last drive, they didn't get anything done, and guess what happened? They went down 21-0 instead of 14.
What's going on, Edward Turner?
Coming up on 3 minutes to play in the half. Second and 2. Here's Elliott now.
Ezekiel Elliott gets the first down, gets out of bounds.
As he heads for the
Stops the clock at 2:59.
Nice job just on the outside zone. When you see him get it right off tackle, just hit the ball outside on the perimeter and go. These are the kind of runs that Ezekiel Elliott has feasted on for years. They got to get him some room to run. He's got to secure that football. And at some point in time, they got to take some shots down the field.
I mean, when you're the number 8th overall pick, you got to be baptized under fire. Let him out there.
That's Pollard back.
Let him make the rookie mistakes.
To the left of Dalton.
Let him get better.
And they'll give it to Pollard. Good little burst.
All right, Pollard got a good yardage on that.
Coming up on the 2-minute
second down.
warning. Again, the Cowboys get the football to start the second half. So an opportunity to get back into this game right here.
Yeah, if the Cowboys score, they get the ball in the second half. If they can score off that drive, I mean, it's 14-21. They're right back in the thick of things. That's why I said it's not over yet.
Number 3 wide receiver.
I think they want to get a play in here, and they don't, apparently.
All right, that is the 2-minute warning.
Down.
It is 2nd and 4. We're headed into the 2-minute warning. But that's why I always say you got to play the full 60 minutes. If you don't play the full 60 minutes, you never know. I mean, how many times have the Detroit Lions, a couple years ago were down with the last drive of the game, come back and won? There was 8 of them. Matthew Stafford was the comeback kid. So That's why I said you got to play 60 minutes. If you don't play 60 minutes, that's where you start losing games. Yeah, we're at the 2-minute warning right now. As soon as the game resumes, I will be resuming the game audio. Trucks play Who Let the Dogs Out, followed by the dogs got hit by a car, several cars. Oh, man. What's going on, Arku? Yeah. Ezekiel Elliott has two fumbles in the first half. If Jones hadn't fired Johnson, Dallas would have won much more. What in the world? Okay. What's going on, Doris? What's going on, 50K? What's going on, MMI World? What do you mean, what's with the streaming options? Are you talking about like the voting? Oops, on this side? Appreciate that, Nolan. All right, we are back. Yeah, we got
down, the Cowboys
exclamation point vote space Cardinals if you want the Cardinals, or exclamation point vote space Cowboys if you want the Cowboys to win.
Elliott out, Pollard in, and they give it to Tony Pollard, and not
Pollard
this time.
losing yards on that.
On the play, Corey Peters made the stop from his nose tackle position.
And as a quarterback, you can't run it into this. This is a failed play from the very start. You don't have that many blockers. Your tackles get eaten up, and then you don't have anybody
let's
left
go, Cowboys.
For the second level. That play was done from the start.
3rd and 7.
Hey, tighten up. We got to keep it clean. 3rd and 7.
And Gardick on this side with Buda Baker.
Here comes the pressure. It's picked up by Pollard. Dalton throws.
Got a first down. Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz. And he's got the first down. 1:12 left in the half.
This is you're just trying to fool the quarterback. These guys are going to drop, and they're going to bring it from the other side. This is really well done by this offensive line and the back, Tony Pollard, crossing all the way across the formation and picking up.
Naz voting for the Niners.
4th catch of the night for Dalton Schultz. Of course it is. First down and 10 from the 22 now. Back to the ground. It's Pollard picking and choosing.
Pollard
to the 19.
Got it to the 19-yard line.
Cowboys will spend a timeout. Their first.
I know we're
all
down
right,
here.
that's the first time out of the game with 1:06 remaining in the half.
With the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboys has 2. Cardinals have 3.
20-plus yards so far in 2020. That's the most in the NFL. At some point in time, they have
What's
to
going
still
on,
be able
Martin?
to do that. Otherwise, you're going to start asking the question,
Ramon,
can
21?
they not do that with Andy Dalton? Will they not push the ball down the field with Andy Dalton? Because if they don't start producing some explosive plays, how do you match this offense on
What's
the
going
Cardinals
on,
point for
Issa?
point?
I get you. I think Andy Dalton has plenty of arm to throw the ball
Donald,
down.
what's going
the
on?
question is, do they have enough offensive linemen to protect long enough
Clutch
for him to get the
Falcon,
ball
what's
down
going
the field?
on? Oh, there's some copyright music I do have to mute it for. Edward Turner, what's going on? My son plays for the Cowboys.
2nd down and 7.
Hey, that's what's up.
Quick throw to Cedric Wilson, making a few people miss. Inside the 15 now. Under a minute. 2 timeouts left for Dallas. First catch of the night for Cedric Wilson.
Oh, appreciate that, Nas.
And there's substitution issues for the Cardinals if they snap the ball.
Zach Allen just got off. 3rd and 2. Clock spinning under 40. Here's the pressure. Dalton throwing away from it. It's Wilson again.
And Wilson gets the first down.
And they spot him out of bounds at the 10.
Vance Joseph
Ball's at the 10-yard line. First and goal.
Dalton here. He knows exactly what's happening on this offensive line, that they're banged up, and that Andy Dalton's a new quarterback. He's going to test that communication. And if that's the case, then Andy Dalton right now and Kellen Moore, they take a shot to the end zone knowing you're getting pressure. That's what I would do.
Hey, Paul, we don't talk politics in here, brother.
Dalton's perfect on the drive. First and goal.
Malik Turner, number 17. That's what's up.
Dalton feels the pressure, and now he'll feel it even more.
And
sacked at the 13.
Dalton gets sacked. Hassan Reddick with the sack.
It's a nice job of Hassan Reddick working upfield and then working back down the stem. You're going to see him just come up the field, and you're going to see him just come back.
Man, that is awesome, though, Edward.
He sees Andy Dalton work up in the pocket. That's textbook. That's
I bet your son had to put in a lot of long days to get to that level.
Retrace your steps, come back up in the pocket, make the sack.
Cowboys use second timeout.
Well, we wondered coming into this game without Chandler Jones, how would Arizona get any pressure?
Doris says,
Andy
come
Dalton?
on, Cowboys.
And it's been a little bit of Gardeck early, and Hassan Reddick now, that was more of a coverage sack than anything. Nowhere to throw that ball in the end zone.
And let me say this, too, about those explosive plays, Grease. This is one of the best catch-and-run teams in the NFL. Their wide receivers can take the short pass and go long, so they don't have to necessarily throw it deep, but they got to create something.
All right, second and goal. 25 seconds remaining in the half.
In the game for Dallas. Here's Dalton. Set it up for Ezekiel.
Zeke losing yards on that play.
Back to the original line of scrimmage. Corey Peters.
It's third down, 19 seconds remaining.
19 seconds left in the half. Cowboys have that one.
Marla's voting for the Cardinals. That's what's up. Tristan Aguirre, what's going on?
It's going to be third and goal from the 16.
That will not happen due to copyrights. The NFL will shut me down quick, fast, and in a hurry. That will not happen. And those people that show the game are terrorists, and I ain't a terrorist. I will not show the game.
Cardinals rushing for Dalton.
Dalton tipped it up.
Gallup.
Incomplete.
In the end zone.
Michael Gallup drops it.
Been so far for these Dallas Cowboys. Fourth down.
You're just going to see Michael
What's going
Gallup
on?
live
And let learn.
He's going to read that he's being played inside leverage. Sees the safety sitting there, just works back out. He's just got to make that catch. The concept was great. The execution was great as far as the route was concerned. He's just got to make that. That's got to be 6.
It's one of the hardest things to do as a quarterback in the red zone.
All right, fourth and goal. Greg Zerling
in the end zone like that. That was a great
set
throw
to kick the field goal.
Dalton in a difficult situation.
It's a 34-yard attempt. 13 seconds.
Greg Zerline from 34.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good.
10 seconds left.
21-3. And there's a fight. There's a fight.
The Cowboys will be mighty frustrated with the way this first half has gone.
All right, refs broke it up.
I'm actually glad. If I'm a Cowboys fan, I want to see a little bit of unrest. You know, if this team goes into the locker room and there's not a lot of yelling and accountability in this locker room, then I'd have a lot of concerns.
This is the third time in 4 home games.
What's going on,
season,
Nolan?
The Cowboys have trailed by 17
Chalio,
or more.
what's going on?
So they've been changing the colors of the paint in that locker room all season.
Well, what do you want to
be? Hey,
be?
live and let learn. Come on, brother. We got to keep a clean chat.
You got all kind of excuses in your back pocket. Everybody knows that, but you still have 2/3 of the season ahead of you and an NFC East that is anemic and an opportunity. Like, who do you want to be?
I think along those same lines, Grease, the Cardinals came in this game, too, trying to figure out who
appreciate that, Preston. I can't show that, but I appreciate that, brother.
One team started off slow also, being the Cardinals. They've all of a sudden heated it up. Dallas is going the opposite direction. They're going to have to come up with some plays, man. Their playmakers have to show up in the second half.
Difference is the Cardinals play in the NFC West. That might be the best division in football.
All right.
Touchback.
Touchback ball be at the 25. Got 10 seconds remaining in the half. And I do have to mute it real quickly. There's some copyright music. Oh, appreciate that, James. That means a lot. Cowboys will receive the second half kick.
It's like Pitt has stumbled lately.
Oh,
Hey.
shot across the bow.
Well, just
Go easy.
All
go
right,
easy.
and there's
National
gonna be
TV.
halftime.
Steve Levy. We'll talk about that
I
later.
can get out of your way between the two of you.
We'll talk about that.
All right,
later.
now we're at
talking about your alma maters, I
halftime.
thought I'd bring up Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh will be just.
All right, and that does it for the audio for the first half. As soon as the game comes back for the start of the second half, I'll be resuming the game audio. Shout out to the 566 people in the building. You guys are truly amazing. Love each and every single one of you. Doesn't matter if you vote for the Cardinals. Doesn't matter if you vote for the Cowboys. We all are a fan of the game, and I respect each and every single one of you guys. We do got 100 thumbs up. Can we get over to at least 250? That'd be greatly appreciated. If you are having a blast, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Let's grow this channel to extraordinary heights with each and every single one of you guys. And I will see you guys at the start of the second half. I'm going to take a quick halftime break. I do got to tuck my little one in as it's getting close to bedtime. And I will be in the chat, so I will be chatting it up with you guys, having some laughs, having some good times. And I'll see you at the start of the second half.
This a LP. This a LP.
All right. What's going on, everyone? We are back. Let me put that one to the side. That in the trash and that in my sleeve. $50K says JT guessed my age. I'm probably not going to be doing the Lions game this week. I'm going to do the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. But you can go on the Gridiron Blitz's channel. He will be doing the Lions stream, as I'll be doing the Steelers and the Titans. Tyler says Raiders better win. Go Pack Go says let's go Zeke and Schultz. I'm going to say this. When Dalton Schultz came out of college, I actually wanted him with the Detroit Lions. He was a phenomenal athlete in college. I said the Dallas Cowboys got themselves a star in the making with Dalton Schultz. Sure enough, this season, what's happening? Van says, I'm on Jack Daniels and Marlboro. Go Cowboys. Hey, I'm on Bud Light. What's going on? Cheers, brother. But yeah, we have some fun over here. I can't wait for Thursday night football. I missed it last week because there was no game on Thursday. There was a game on Tuesday. Appreciate that, Omoros splitter. Appreciate that. Oh, Splitzer. I'm sorry. Let me see something real quick. All right, there we go. Oh, Barb is out. All right, Barb, you have a blessed night. Appreciate you for coming out. Zafty says, if the Cardinals blow this, how about them Cowboys? It's not over yet, says Frank. Doris says, Cowboys will win. What's going on? Thomas McClear says, hey, man, I wasn't here for the first game because I had football practice, but now I'm finally here. Well, welcome, brother. Appreciate that. Halftime is almost over. They're starting to do the stats and things like that, and right after that, they'll be doing the kickoff. I'm actually going to start turning off my halftime thing. Let's see if I can bring it back.
You know, the expectations
okay,
we were all asked about, expectations remain the
same. So it's the start of the third, 21-3. Dallas will be getting the ball to start the third quarter.
Well, I think the optimism, right, was still there, but certainly they've been in this position before. They didn't want to be in this position again. The big difference now is they don't have Dak Prescott to bail them out.
Yeah, they sure don't. And you know what? They
What's
need
going
to
on,
keep
Fung Tai says Cowboys need Jimmy Johnson.
Keep him a big part of this game plan because off of it still comes the play-action passing game. If you want to slow down Vance Joseph,
what's going on, Travis Williams? What's going on, Gerald Thompson?
Ease up a little bit. You have to keep the threat of the run alive and then build the passing game off of it. So he has to play a role in this second half, even if it's just as a decoy, so to speak, for the play-action passing game.
Lewis, what do you think Mike McCarthy was like? Pittsburgh born?
Hey,
you got a feel for that area?
It's
what
on
was
ESPN.
that halftime room like?
Well, I'll tell you, it's fiery. That's how they are in Pittsburgh. Mike McCarthy, so you guys know, fun fact, he was on the staff at the University of Pittsburgh when I was there as a young coach.
So he yelled at you a few times.
I've known him a lot. No, he wasn't allowed to yell at me then. He was young. Now he could, but not then.
All right, Cardinals set to kick it to the Cowboys.
And that drop by Gallup was so critical
as
because
Zane
Dallas
kicks
the
it
football to start the second half.
And we got ourselves a touchback. Ball will be placed at the 25-yard line.
Mike McCarthy what he was going to say to his guys in the locker room, and he said that we're -4 in the big plays. He said, of course, the 80-yard touchdown that the Cardinals had, and then there was the drop touchdown by Michael Gallup at the
Pamela
end of the
Ann
half
Parker says,
Cowboys,
this is our second half. Let's
Ezekiel
get it, baby.
Elliott. I said, will you
Cowboys
say
for
anything
life.
to Zeke, and he said, no. He knows that
What's
we
going
need
on?
him. He'll be fine.
DJB 721
right, Lisa,
says, go Cardinals.
Again, it's all gone wrong for Dallas. The offensive line gets even more banged up tonight with no Zach Martin.
All right,
Martin
1st and 10.
Return, we are told.
Ezekiel Elliott. Gain of a couple on that play.
Out to the 29, pick up a 4 on the play.
Well, there's nowhere to go run and hide. You know, you got what you got, and they've got plenty of talent. Now the question is, on this offensive line up front, how much is Kellen Moore going to put on them? They're going to run the ball and play action, or do they get in a situation
all right, 2nd and 7
that they got to throw it on pretty much every down?
It's just me because copyright laws, they will shut down my channel.
Dalton steps and fires.
Amari Cooper
There's
to
Amari
the 50,
Cooper running away from people.
down at the 44-yard line.
26.
Or I'm sorry, 46-yard line.
This is exactly what we're talking about. When you get single high safety and it's one-on-one, now it's where you go to work. Now you have to win, Amari Cooper. Stab him outside, come back inside. That's what he's paid to do. That's what they have to do. You can get the ball out quick. You don't have to hold it long, but those guys on the perimeter have to win. That has to become a big part of this second half.
Cardinals territory there. CD Lamb.
Loss of yards on that.
Byron Murphy
with the tackle for loss.
Byron Murphy made a great play on this earlier in the game. He's going to be
they need to make the Super Bowl soon because I need to see Larry Fitzgerald win a Super Bowl. He's only been there one time in his career.
Forced a penalty, and he's up to the task.
And that year we couldn't guard, what do you call it? The Steelers wide receiver.
CD Lamb goes for a loss of 2.
They finally did the right thing by firing Bill O'Brien.
Quick throw that time. Again,
all right, CD Lamb gained of a couple.
To the 45, Baker on the stop.
What's going on, Prince?
That easy inside slant to Amari Cooper. Vance Joseph looked at
all
that
right,
and
Thomas.
said, listen, we cannot just play single safety bump man. I'm going to have to keep 2 safeties back there. If he's going to do that, then you got to run the ball, Ezekiel.
That's right. Immediately you saw he went, oh, so that's what's going to be like this second half.
What's going on, Jets?
Back here, and there's another one over here.
Cardinals for life, absolutely.
Here's Dalton.
Dalton.
Put some air underneath it, and it's
intercepted.
CD Lamb went down, and
Drake Kirkpatrick.
Football for Arizona.
I'm surprised.
And the second half starts the way the first half
all
finished.
Right, let's go. Hashtag Red Sea.
Contact down the field as CD Lamb's trying to run the corner route.
All right, Andrew, you have a wonderful night.
Oh, you see it right here at the.
And I do have to mute it for copywritten audio. Sorry about that. As soon as the game resumes, I will be resuming the audio. Have a blessed night, Andrew. Appreciate you for coming out. So we are on a commercial break. As soon as the game resumes, I will be resuming the game audio. What's going on, Ambrose? I tell you what, if the Cardinals can mix a little more play action in there with Canyon, it would open up a whole lot of doors, especially with Kyler Murray right there with that option. Oh, absolutely. Marla says hashtag Bird Gang. Andrew says hashtag Rise Up, ATL for life. Andrew, you're a Falcons fan? Man, I'm going to have to figure out a way I could do 2 games at once now. Frank says it's over. Bye, Cowboys. Too many turnovers. Prince says, are you a Steelers fan? I like the Steelers. Every time they've ever won a Super Bowl, they've always had multiple Michigan natives. And I like the Ravens because Ray Lewis once played there and was a dominant force. He's probably one of my favorite athletes of all time. What's going on, Judith? Double O says, give us Hopkins back. Hey, we can't do that now. A trade's a trade. Dora says, come on, Cowboys.
So they looked at
All
it
right.
because it's a turnover, not because of any possible pass interference. And it is the Cardinals football. On the ground, Kenyon Drake finds
Kenyon Drake right up the middle, down at the 40.
And he's out beyond the 42-yard line. We'll bring in John Parry here on the turnover. And was there
Braves blow a
contact enough
3-1
to
lead
throw the
to
flag, John?
Los
Yeah,
Angeles.
I think it's pass interference. It's right in between illegal contact and pass interference, but the ball's in the air. Defender's not playing the receiver.
No, he basically Drake.
That's an incomplete pass intended for
that should have been
Christian
an easy
Kirk.
call for the officials.
Second and
Yeah,
10.
It's a big miss because it's a change of possession. Momentum was headed towards Dallas.
Well, watch at the top of the route here. Kirkpatrick gets his arms around him right there, and that's why CeeDee Lamb goes down. And JP, my question is, as an official, when an interception is that clear, is the official looking at that and saying something had to have happened?
Must have been a mechanic issue. It's a 3-by-1 formation. Somebody was not there when they needed to be.
Got it.
On the ground,
Kenyon Drake to the 50, to the 40.
Dallas just looks gassed.
Down at the
And lacking
46-yard line.
Turnover. Xavier Woods made the stop. Third turnover of the night for the Cowboys.
The running game is starting to click here for the Cardinals. And what Cliff Kingsbury said, this has to be part of
What's
our
going on,
identity.
John Doe?
We've been saying it all during the first half. Kenyon
Cardinals
Drake
defense
get the
about to
ball
show out
downhill
now.
and just crease this defense. That's what he wanted him to do. 2 runs so far in the second half. Off to a good start.
Already into Dallas territory. Chase Edmonds is in there now. That's Edmonds. Cowboys met
Chase
him in the
Edmonds got it to the
First
30.
contact, able to get away.
And just a yard
Very
shy of a
close to the
first
first down
down.
marker.
2nd and 1.
Cowboys nearly had him in the backfield. Gain of 9 instead.
Take a look at Leighton Vander Esch. He's going to come up and try to blow up the
Although
pulling
I'm thinking
guard. He does
Ezekiel
that,
Elliott
almost
is going to
gets
be wearing a
tackle on
Cardinals
Edmonds,
jersey.
Just didn't have enough left in the tank.
Hey,
He
they
goes
did
to the
that with,
sideline, grabbing for that shoulder.
with
You hope
Edmund
that,
Smith.
There's no issue.
You could hear that one up here.
Emmett
They're gonna
played
keep a
with the
snap
Cardinals.
count on Vander Esch, ideally 35 snaps in the game, but they could not have expected to be down 21-3 in the third quarter. Here's Edmonds.
Got a first
on
down
2nd
by
and 1. He has the
Edmonds.
First down and then some. Gain of 7.
Identity, identity, identity. This is what the Cardinals want to be. Don't think that this is just spread it out and throw the football all over the field. This is who Cliff Kingsbury wants to be. He wants to be a physical football team that can also throw it all over the yard if he needs to. But this right now has to be making him happy that they are taking control of this game up front with the running game.
They had
What's
questions
going on,
about
Angela?
their identity a couple of weeks ago. They lost back-to-back games against Detroit and Carolina, and then they found out against the Jets.
Kenyon Drake.
Play offense, and everybody figures out against
No
the
gain
Jets
on that
to
play.
Offense. But I think following that game up with a performance like this, yes, they have been helped.
Oh,
obviously,
appreciate
with
that. I
turnovers,
actually
but
got a
come out and
Batman
execute. It's
tattoo
been
as well.
It was prior to that Jets game, the general manager, Steve Keim, came out and said, players making exorbitant amount of money have to be more productive. Players were questioning the focus in practice.
Yep.
Martin can't do that.
Losses, bad losses, they would consider.
But you're welcome
the
to
Lions
stay.
and the Panthers.
That is a
But last
copyright
week's game
law.
against the Jets, a must-win.
YouTube will shut down my
Connor, a
channel,
couple
and
of
that will
fakes.
never happen.
Murray will keep it down the sideline, lower his shoulder, and Anthony Brown.
All right, Kyler Murray with the first down.
Another first down for Arizona.
This is one of those creative ways to get
How
them to
about that ball handling there from Kyler Murray? Watch what he does. Watch him fake the toss like he's going to hand it off and then just catch it himself. That, I'll tell you what, as a defender, when that kind of thing is going on and you're having all that misdirection in the backfield, there's no way you can help but just stop and watch the quarterback. And next thing you know, you're outflanked, he's on the edge, and you're getting gashed.
Cliff Kingsbury has
That's a heck of a
huge
play.
Rolodex of plays. Going
All
all
right,
the way
first
back to
and
his
10.
time at Texas Tech. He'll watch high school tape, college
Ball's
tape,
at the
anything
12-yard line.
to take a play.
He saw
Kyler Murray
Kyler
hands
play
it
in high
off.
school.
Chase
Kyler Murray, since he was
Edmonds
15 years old.
down at the 6-yard
Kingsbury.
line.
Before he even got the head coaching job, who said, you know, if I had the #1 pick, I'd take Kyler Murray. And they wind up together.
You want to talk about balance, 22 runs to 20 passes. This is exactly in the sweet spot. That's right where he wants to be. This is what coaches are talking about when they say stay on schedule. This is usually what your play calling looks like.
You know, Mike Leach is probably watching this game. You know, Coach,
Appreciate that, Real Rap TV.
Rushes? What is that?
2nd and 5. Appreciate that, King Lou.
Kyler at 66 rushing yards for the game.
Kirk in
2nd
motion.
down and 5. Murray throwing.
Throws.
And a flag
Flags on the
in.
play.
Just too
Arnold
high,
was
too
the
far for
intended
Dan
receiver.
Arnold, but it looks like it's going to be pass interference on Jordan Lewis. Let's see.
Pass interference, defense, number 28. Foul occurred in the end zone. The ball we placed at the 1 yard line. First down, Arizona.
26, Jordan Lewis.
Jordan Lewis, go
And
blue.
watch Dan Arnold. He's lined up right here and go across the field. But this is a guy who's a tight end who really looks like a wide receiver.
Welcome
when he's
back,
running
Andrew.
routes. Real good speed, real good vertical speed.
Yeah, Marla, I wish I
You're
could
seeing
show
this
the
outside
game.
release. Now it's just a sprint across the end zone. Jordan Lewis catches up to him, but just runs into
But
him.
due to
That's
the
not good enough
copyright laws, I
awareness.
can't. Unless the
Cowboys are getting
NFL
raw
wants to
end of
give me
stick
a
on the DPIs tonight. Mike
the
McCarthy cannot
approval.
be happy. I didn't see a whole lot there. And meanwhile, Drake Kirkpatrick
Murray
gets
says
an
we will be
interception
better
on the last
next
drive.
week.
Look at him. He's got a point.
Going for the Cardinals.
First down and goal. Here's Drake. No, it's Murray going to keep it
And
scamper
Murray
into
with the touchdown.
Kyler Murray making it all look easy for Arizona.
Kyler
tonight.
Murray with the touchdown.
3 turnovers, leading to 3 touchdowns for Arizona.
Yeah, it's all good, brother.
It's just good execution all around here on the perimeter. You're going to
Tampa
see
Bay
Darrell Daniels come across the
Rays
formation,
and
drop the Marcus
Tampa Bay
Lawrence,
Bucks
get
in
him on the
the
ground.
championship.
Xavier Woods is outflanked. You're not going to
Hey,
be able
that'd
to
be
make up
kinda
that kind of
crazy.
ground with Kyler Murray when he's got the perimeter
And did
like
the
that.
Tampa Bay Lightning win as well, the Stanley Cup?
They've got it cooking in Arizona, that's for sure.
Gonzalez with the kick,
Extra point
and
all
it
the
is
way, and
good.
good.
And it is 28-3. Cardinals with the lead. I do have to mute it for copywritten music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. What's going on? Stella Dyer says, Kyler, woohoo. Do you think this game will be over 55 points? Depends if the Cowboys can start scoring touchdowns. Another West is best versus least East, says Chris. Niners, Dodgers, and Lakers all champions this year, says Nas. What's going on, Malachi? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I used to live out in Arizona. What's going on, Jerry? Let's go, Kyler Murray. Is insane. Absolutely clutch. Jerry said it will be under. Dwayne says, nope, Dallas looks like doo-doo on offense. Three and a half touchdowns away from being 55. Bro, Niners are last in the NFC West. They aren't winning anything, says Clutch. Hey, that's facts, Brian. Oh, appreciate that, Andrew. Yeah. I mean, Andy Dalton is a good backup quarterback. And I think you guys could still win games with Andy.
allowing the most points off turnovers.
It's tough.
The most turnovers.
You know, you got Ezekiel Elliott fumbling twice.
Single-handedly
that doesn't help.
21 of Arizona's 28 points.
I hope so, Clutch.
And it's 4 consecutive possessions if you don't count Arizona taking a knee prior to halftime. So Kyler Murray's homecoming, I'd say it's gone pretty much as we could have hoped.
All right, and I do have to mute the game audio during the copywritten music. Kyler Murray is from Texas, so it's a homecoming game for Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is also playing against his former teammate in CeeDee Lamb.
Dalton to throw.
Dalton intended for Cooper.
Right there for the Cowboys.
Incomplete.
Steve, remember how the Cardinals offense looked a little off at the beginning of the game? A couple of miscommunications, a little off at a couple of those deep balls. Cliff Kingsbury told me he thought that Kyler Murray may have been a little too hyped up at the start of the game, had to settle down, and eventually did with that 80-yard touchdown pass to Christian Kirk. He said after that he's been in a much better rhythm.
Yeah, they punted on their first 3 series, Lise. And it clearly settled down nicely. Dalton to throw.
Amari Cooper with the first down, down at the 40. Or I'm sorry, the
gain of 14.
41-yard line.
Guy's on fire.
That's a good sign to see his teammates interacting with him.
Oh, 42-yard line.
Questions about
Dalton got it to Cooper. Cooper tackled by
leadership abilities
Peterson
on this team, and
just short of a first down.
He's not the most outgoing and social guy. In fact, his coach said he's antisocial at times by design, and it's good to see him interacting with his team.
Yes,
he was
28-3,
captain, which I think was maybe one of the biggest things for his development. And we'll see as
what's going on,
this
Just
goes
Beauty,
on, how he develops as a leader.
Right, a little easier when things
Pollard
are going well, like they
got
are
the
right
first
now.
down.
We saw some body language early in the game when things weren't going well in those first 3 drives. Some frustration on his part, but listen, he might have been over-geeked, just excited to come home and play in this stadium where he'd never lost before.
But, you know, we may be witnessing part of the maturation process, right? He started off bad. You saw his body language didn't look good. Him and DeAndre were discussing a few things. Now he gets hot. Everybody starts responding favorably. That's what you want.
Dalton to Pollard.
Incomplete
That's not what you
to
want.
Pollard.
That's another drop for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and on the flip side, if you're Mike McCarthy, you know, you're not going to be able to escape how all of these negative things are coming together, right? The Zeke fumbles, obviously. You know, the interception, you could argue, should have been a defensive pass.
Salvador says Cowboys always have a good team, but they underperform.
Drop a ball. You got Pollard dropping ball. I mean, this is systemic now with the Cowboys.
2nd down and 10. Just shy of midfield. 28-3 Arizona. Nearly another drop. Elliott able to hang on.
Ezekiel Elliott gets the first down.
As well that time.
What's going on, Davin? Says, do you think we can win the division?
Andy Dalton signed with the Cowboys.
I do.
It was talked about as being one of the best signings you could possibly make, right? A backup quarterback is a top 30 position on your roster.
They're up.
It's that important.
Well, they got 3 wins,
he
2
is
losses.
the best backup quarterback in the NFL.
You get hot at the right time, anything's possible.
So he has to perform.
Dalton loads up.
Oh!
And Wilson could not haul it in.
Wilson's down.
Deontay Thompson was there.
Wilson's down. He's injured.
That is a textbook break on the football by Deontay Thompson in the middle of the field on Cedric Wilson.
This ball's got to be out a lot sooner. You know, you cannot lead your receiver down there into a safety like that. That's the responsibility of the quarterback.
Looks like it might be his
Byron
ribs.
Murphy doing a great job to break that up.
Because as soon as he was holding his abs.
Oh,
I do have to mute it for the commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. What's going on, Galaxy Dragon? Says, love your videos. Andrew Sis. Appreciate that. Shout out to Andrew's sister. Absolutely, Connie. Cardinals are capitalizing on the Cowboys' errors. Absolutely. Points up for turnovers, interceptions, things like that, fumbles. And they're forcing Andy Dalton to be one-dimensional. They're taking away, really, the run game. What's going on, Nolan? Welcome back. What's going on, Mike? Yeah, I definitely need what do you call it? DeAndre Hopkins to start balling out. He has 2.3 points. DeAndre Hopkins, please help your boy out. He's been targeted 5 times with 1 reception for 13 yards. I'm down 34 points. So he needs to have a monster rest of this third and rest of the fourth. Because I need my fantasy team to finally get the dub. All right, we are back. What
Cedric
in
Wilson,
the world?
still shaking off the effects. That last hit, 2nd down and 10. Here's Dalton down the sideline.
Incomplete pass intended for Michael Gallup.
Boy, that's the matchup they wanted. Gallup on Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson's not doesn't have the top speed that he had when he was in his younger days, but this was very similar to how they won the game last week, giving Michael Gallup a chance, but you can't overthrow your receiver. Give him a chance to go up and make a play.
No question. He beat him right off the line of scrimmage, had a step on him. Those are the throws.
No, he's just having a bad week. Usually, he's one of the top receivers.
Throws.
Actually, in fact, in fantasy, he is the number 1 receiver.
He made him last week at the end of the game.
Absolutely.
Gallup was the guy. 3rd and 10. Dalton will try the other side.
Oh.
CeeDee Lamb couldn't get there.
Intended for CeeDee Lamb. Incomplete. 4th and 10.
Byron Murphy is giving you a clinic as far as what it means to play leverage when you're playing in the slot, using your help, and knowing how to get it done. You're going to see him just sit outside leverage. Why? Because he knows he has Buda Baker low and he has a free safety deep. I'm just going to take everything outside, the out routes, the corner routes. You're not going to beat me out here. You throw the ball out here, it's going to be a PBU or an interception, and that's exactly what happened.
Murphy was in a tough spot a season ago, out of mostly playing outside. Cornerback is much more effective in the slot.
All right, here's a 58-yard attempt.
Football. And it leads to a 58-yard
kick is up,
field goal
and
attempt on the
it
way.
is no good.
And nothing doing there for Dallas.
Greg Zerling missed the 58-yarder. What's going on, Ricky? I think the Falcons will win. Hey, if it means Matt Patricia gets fired, then please, Atlanta, beat my Detroit Lions. I need Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn fired immediately. Cowboys looking very jaggish. Ricky says game bonuses. What's going on, Michael Mullery? Everyone has over after the first game went under. I want the Falcons to beat the Detroit Lions. I know I am a Detroit Lions fan, but I need Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn fired. like quick, fast, and in a hurry. So, yep, I need the Falcons to beat the Lions. I can't show that, Froggo, but that was hilarious. Jorge, what's going on? Says, salute. Oh, you're from Mexico. Appreciate that. Shout out to Mexico. Fan says, come on, Cowboys, let's do this. Getting close to the fourth quarter. And it is 28-3. I think it was right about this time in the Super Bowl. But I am going for my Cardinals. Definitely love Arizona. And I definitely miss Arizona. What's going on, Veronica?
Here, football tonight, the home team's in a whole lot of trouble. 28-3, all Cardinals. And first down and 10. Great field position after the long missed field goal, a 58-yard attempt.
Kenyon Drake. Gain of 2 on that play. Got it to midfield.
Wilson wrapped him up.
Play action. Kyler Murray gets out of trouble, takes off, got the first down.
And instead, he'll settle for the slide.
No, he was a yard short.
What's interesting is the
could have got the
Cardinals
first down,
offensively have
though.
taken what the Cowboys wanted to do, which was run the ball and play action off of it. They've run the ball with Drake and with Edmonds, and they're getting their big shots downfield off of play action. They didn't have it there on that one, but that's the value of Kyler Murray. When you don't have the perfect play downfield, he's still going to get you 9 yards.
And if it looked like a baseball slide, well, you get the idea. 9th overall pick in the 18 Major League Baseball draft by the Oakland
That's
Athletics.
hilarious, Marla. Kenyon Drake gets the first down.
Has the first down out of the 40-yard line. And
Gain of
Arizona
3
can do
on that
anything
play.
they want here, it feels like.
And I think it's a credit to Cliff Kingsbury that he's able to adjust. You know, he
FN
was on
says,
the New England Patriots.
Dallas,
He
we
was
have
on
a problem.
the injured reserve in 2003, and he watched a guy by the name of Bill Belichick, and all he would do was adapt to his personnel. He'd get new personnel every year, and he'd find a way to adapt. And that's exactly what Cliff Kingsbury is trying to mold his first shot as an NFL head coach after, is adapting to the personnel that you have.
It was a bumpy first season. Cardinals went 5-10-1 a season ago. But off to a nice start.
Incomplete, intended for
off
Hopkins.
The mark for DeAndre Hopkins. That might be the one thing that really hasn't clicked tonight. Murray and Hopkins seem off together. And they're still up 28-3 without that.
Yeah, I mean, 6 targets, 1 reception, 13 yards. You're right. I mean, that's a great point. They're still winning because they have other things they can go to.
Van
Brian,
Wild
you're just
says,
pointing out, they're just
Dallas, we
adapting
do
and
have a
moving
problem.
and kind of making adjustments based off of what they're getting from the Cowboys. And what better way to win than when you can win without your number 1 player having to have a great game?
Edmonds.
Here's Edmonds.
Gain of
Well,
about
you're gonna have
4.
to do that, right? Because, you know, good defenses, and the Cowboys, as we know, they're not one of the better defenses in the league, but good defenses are going to take DeAndre Hopkins away, and they're going to make you win with Andy Isabella and Christian Kirk and Chase Edmonds. So this is a growing experience for this Cardinals offense, and in the second year, you would expect them to be more mature because the quarterback is in his second year, and for them to have more
Martin
options
says,
to produce.
Monday night
Murray
Cowboy
says night and
Blues,
day,
go
the difference
Niners.
in every aspect from last season to this season. Here's Kyler trying to get out of there. He'll sort of
Kyler Murray
down.
got sacked.
Back to midfield. Brown will get credit for the sack. It's a loss of 11.
That's a good job of just keeping him in the pocket, right, Bruce? It's a good job of keeping him in the pocket. You see, he just has to hold the football. He tries to escape out the back, tries to come back up, and then says, you know what? I'm just going to head and take the loss on this one.
Well, that's what you see, Lewis, is I think defenses, in order to contain him, they cannot just rush with defensive linemen. They have to bring secondary players because they're the only ones fast enough to keep him in the pocket.
Takes a bounce.
And the ball will be placed at the 14-yard line.
33 punt, but it is effective.
All right, and I do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. I do appreciate the 480 in the building. You guys are amazing. Appreciate that, Prince. Says, I've been watching for the last few streams. I like the content, so I decided to subscribe. Appreciate that, brother.
Doing a great job.
All right, we are back. We got 2:41. Ball's at the 14-yard line.
Can get anything going here. Starting from their own 14. Dalton to get out of there. And
all right, incomplete pass, 2nd and 10.
Zach Allen had the pressure. Elliott in the neighborhood.
Great job. Great job, Trox, on double duties tonight. Appreciate that, Connie.
Didn't end the way he wanted to in Denver. He got his shot as a head coach, and there were a lot of reasons why, main of which was
Jerry
didn't have
says,
a quarterback.
Dallas got to dress Jerry Jones.
Paired up with Cliff Kingsbury, and I think it's a good marriage because
Nick says, let's go Drake.
Vance Joseph is in charge of the defense. Nobody's meddling around with him. They invested in the offseason. Steve Keim got some players in free agency, and it looks like they are much improved from a defense a year ago.
And VJ was with Andy Dalton.
Dalton's
for 2
like
years
Romo with red hair.
So he is very familiar with the body of work there. On 2nd down and 10, Dalton almost lost that football. Flag comes in. It's
incomplete, intended for Dalton Schultz. Flags on the play.
And we'll check the marker. Byron Murphy's having himself a game tonight.
He could have easily intercepted that one, but it would have been called back. I think they're going to get the defense here.
Prior to the pass, holding defense, number 21. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Patrick Peterson.
I think that's the first time we've mentioned Patrick Peterson's name tonight. You see the 8 that the Cardinals are wearing.
Michael says Dallas used to own Monday Night Football. Now, not so much now.
Larry Wilson passed away last month, the age of 82. Played all 13 NFL seasons with the St. Louis Cardinals. They honor him with that uniform patch number 8. 1st and 10 after the marker. Here's Elliott, lowers the shoulder.
About 4 yards short of a first. Gain of 6.
24.
What's going on, Mike? Says 9/11 has an inside job.
2nd down and 3.
Yeah, we definitely all know that. But try to refrain from any
Cardinals were ready for that
like
time.
Politics talk and things like that.
Drake Kirkpatrick getting into it with Noah Brown in the secondary. This Arizona defense, they're feeling themselves a little bit. You know, they lost their leader. Dallas lost their leader in Dak Prescott, and Arizona lost their unquestioned leader in Chandler Jones. And they have
3rd and 3.
responded in this game. Devon Kennard and Hassan Reddick have been manning the edges of this defense, and they have been up to the task.
3rd and 3. Good protection that time.
CeeDee Lamb with the first down.
For the first down.
Really nice job of CeeDee Lamb getting loose on a little option route. They got to feed the ball to him. He is absolutely
Drunk Uncle says Cardinals going to lose because it's 28-3.
The big plays down the
What's
field
going on?
and
He
the
is
catch and
risen.
run situations. They got to somehow figure a way to get him loose and pop him for a big one.
Final minute, 3rd quarter.
CeeDee Lamb gets a first down to the 50, to the 45, down at the 40. There's flags on the play.
39-yard line of the Cardinals. We'll see if that's coming back. It's a gain of 27. I don't think it's going to stand.
They might get Devondre
Prior to
Campbell.
the pass, holding defense, number 59. That penalty's declined. Result of the play is a first down.
One of the few breaks to go their way tonight, the Cowboys.
All right, it's a first
he just
down
got mixed up with
Cowboys.
the tight end. There's too much contact, and CeeDee Lamb, you mentioned it, Lewis. Get him the football.
The way he says
it's great
Tony
after the
Bummo
catch. This
was pretty funny.
Cowboys wide
And so is
receiving crew
Dalton.
had more yards after the catch than any
team in the National Football
What's going
League
on?
coming
Says
into
he
this
has
game.
risen. Not a whole lot. Glad you can make it, brother.
Could be the last play of the third quarter. Here's the pressure.
Oh!
As he throws, it's Buda Baker coming in screaming off the edge.
Buda Baker making some
Vance
noise.
Joseph said, listen, I was just going to play you straight up until you had a big play on me, and now I'm going to bring a pressure look. And Buda Baker, he's been there consistently off the edge. This is an all-out cover zero blitz, and Andy Dalton's got to know it, got to see it, recognize it, get rid of the football.
Look, he is using his entire play call sheet.
Ricky,
isn't he?
you out,
Vance
brother?
Joseph is saying, hey, look, I'm going to play a little
If
coverage
so, all right,
too high,
have a
one
wonderful
high.
night.
All right, I've had enough. Yeah, I'm going to send the house after you. He's really in a nice groove tonight, calling defenses.
2nd and 10. Dalton in
Oh!
trouble. They're going to bring him down again.
Got a sack.
This time back at the 48-yard line.
Hassan Reddick.
Hassan Reddick having himself a night. Tell me.
All right, and that is the end of the third quarter. I do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. Shout out to the 449 in the building. We do have 163. Can we get those thumbs up? That'd be greatly appreciated. Uh-oh. Am I spinning? No. Okay. Thought I was spinning. Oh, it's all good, brother. Missed you, though. But glad you can make it. Bacon to Buddhas. Yeah. Gavin says we should get 400 likes. Hey, that'd be amazing. Welcome back, Cameron. Mike says, time for Arizona sack pack to attack. Cowboys are a complete joke of a franchise. Arku, ain't that your squad, though? Come on, man. Dwayne says Jerry Jones wasted his money. I don't think he wasted his money. I just think the players ain't performing. But I do think it's a lot of it's because of they're going through a transition period. You guys got to remember, with the Cowboys, there was no offseason. They have a brand new coach.
The present owner of the Cowboys, Jerry Jones, hope to celebrate a birthday tonight. Turned 78 this past week. Watching his team trail 28-3.
All right, Nas, you have a wonderful night. Hopefully I'll see you out on either Wednesday or Thursday.
Dalton steps and throws, complete CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb with the catch.
Nothing close to the sticks. Buda Baker came up. Another
Fourth
stop
down
for him.
Look, what did Vance Joseph call Buda Baker? He said he's the ultimate eraser. See, CeeDee Lamb had some space on the
appreciate
shallow
that,
cross
John.
right there, and you thought he may be able to turn it upfield. And
Oh. I do have to mute it real quick for copyrighted music. As soon as the game resumes, I can bring back the audio.
Can run teams in the
All right,
NFL,
we're
the Dallas
back.
Cowboys offense, but tonight they're having a tough time getting loose.
4th and 11. It's all 4th down territory from here on out. Pressure on Dalton, throws, and it is caught.
All right, first down. CeeDee
Noah
Lamb.
Brown. His first grab And it's a first down for the Cowboys.
Not a lot of room here to throw this ball if you're Andy Dalton, but man, you got to pull the trigger, and that was the only place that ball could be thrown where it was going to be completed.
Wait.
See Gallup raising his hands in the air?
He doesn't know the play.
And off the fingertips of CeeDee Lamb.
You see Andy Dalton just a little bit off, right? All night it's been that way, and you know we really haven't talked much about this, but
what's going on,
you can't
Derek?
underestimate, you know, the impact that Dak Prescott has had on this team and every single thing that they
Jim
do.
says, "What's up, homie, with them
detail on
boys?"
Offense. Yes, the leadership. Obviously, this team's down 28-3. You could make a solid argument that a big piece of that is a lack of leadership on the part of Dak Prescott not being here, and it's been a struggle for them all night.
Quick throw. Dalton.
CeeDee
Lamb's
Lamb
Picks up
got
a
it
nice
to the
block.
20, first down, and out of
Cowboys
bounds.
trying to get something going here early stages of the fourth quarter.
Look, that's exactly what you need. You need to get the ball in your playmaker's hands quick. Look, over the course of
Oh,
Andy
appreciate
Dalton's
that,
career, he's
Marla.
a much more
That means a
efficient
lot.
passer when he gets the ball out of his hands in 2.5 seconds or under anyway. So how do you do that when your offensive line is under attack like they are right now? Get it out there on quick wide receiver screens.
Dalton. He's
Intercepted. Buda Baker to the 30,
Down the
40,
sideline.
50,
Dalton's
40,
not gonna stop him.
and down at the
And
40-yard
Ezekiel
line.
Elliott ran him down from behind. Another Cowboys turnover, and it's Buda Baker who's having himself a party.
Oh,
You talked
my
about
God.
throwing the ball quick, Lewis. Well, Buda Baker
Let's
does his
go.
homework too. He's one of the best
Hashtag
safeties
Red Sea.
in the National Football League at preparing.
Buda Baker's having a
and
career
studying
night
film. He's also
today.
very good at bowling. But triggered off of that quick passing.
All right, and I do have to mute the game audio for copywritten music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Michael says, "Bacon on them Buddhas." Jimmy says, "Oh, come on." That sounds like me during every single Lions game. Oh, come on. Stella says, "Boda." What's going on, Phoenix Sundust? Says, "Go Lions." Hey, shout out to you. Clutch says, "Rise up, Red Sea." Hashtag facts. Jerry Jones just needs to fire himself. What's going on, Justin Mello? Oh, snap. You know what I did forget? I have forgot to plug in my phone. So your boy only got 20%. Oops, my bad. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying yourself, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I do all the primetime games. I also do a 1 o'clock game on Sunday. And we have a good time. I do college football, NFL. I also do college basketball and NBA basketball as well. And I am working on a project. I need $200 more dollars, and I'll be able to expand the channel where I can bring in UFC, boxing, and a whole bunch more.
Well, we've talked about Buda Baker. He has been triggering all night in the run game. You know, he studies so much. We talked with him yesterday, and he's like, you know, I watch tape to get little tips off of offensive players, and when I come to the line of scrimmage,
Frank says, "Hey man, us Philly fans is loving it."
Play they're going to run to 1 or 3 plays based off of formation in my film study, and then I
that was
watch
like
the
me
offensive linemen to see
yesterday
what they do,
when
and that tells
the
me
Buccaneers
exactly
were
what's
beating
gonna
up on
happen
the
when I have a jump on plays.
Packers. I was kind of loving it.
First career
I ain't gonna lie.
Buda Baker. Vance Joseph said he's the fastest player on the field. He plays faster than anyone else.
Kenyon
Doesn't mean he
Drake
win every
gain of a
race.
couple on that
He
play.
just plays at a high speed.
No question. And, you know, and just to piggyback a little bit off of what Grease was saying right there, as a safety, when you're down in the red area like that, and you know the end zone's right behind you, you don't have to get any depth. And if you know it's on that play, on
Dallas
that
better not get Trevor
Buda never
Lawrence.
took a step back. He did what you call a flat foot read.
If they get Trevor
Just looked at the
Lawrence,
quarterback and
you're talking
took
about
off
Super
because
Bowl.
He knew the slant was coming or the skinny post was coming. I mean, it's textbook, absolute textbook.
Cowboys have 4 turnovers, and the Cardinals have 0. We have 12:40 remaining.
His size is not
Kenyon
the biggest,
Drake
he's not the fastest, but one of the smallest
got the
and most
first
instinctive.
down down
you'll
at the
see.
21-yard
He
line.
does get some credit, Grease. He is the highest paid safety in the NFL. When he goes to the bank, his credit's good.
That's the kind of
Oh, yeah,
recognition.
Clutch. I seen that.
Direct deposit.
Such an enjoyable
Yes.
conversation, too.
Whoa,
And,
Selena, you used to go to the
Vance
UFC
Joseph says
fights?
he's the
Now that's
spiritual leader
awesome.
of this defense, and
I do
without
wanna go
Chandler
to
Jones,
one.
He's going to need to shoulder even more of the load.
What's going on, Gabby?
Leads the league in tackles by defensive backs.
Carr's talking a lot of trash like they are something or someone. What a joke. They have no class.
And they're just going to grind this fourth quarter out. Up 28-3, the Cardinals are.
I think that's the first time we saw a little bit of pony action, Brian Greasy. 2 running backs in the backfield, Chase Edmonds and Kenyon Drake. And you're right, Kenyon is doing the dirty work right now. He's running the ball hard between the tackles, slowing down the pace,
My Packers make my head hurt, says Frank.
playing physical football.
Hey, but I will say this. You guys are still on a mission,
Second and
Packers
6.
Nation.
Right back to Drake.
So what do you guys think of this Arizona team in that tough NFC West, right? The next 4 weeks, they play the Seattle Seahawks twice.
Well, we're gonna find out. They started
Yep.
with 2 wins against
We
the
got a
banged
tough
up
schedule
49ers
ahead.
team in Washington. Then they
That was a big
Got
win.
the
though,
Seahawks
49ers.
twice.
fell to the Lions and the Panthers. Called the Jets game a must-win, and Kyler Murray had a career game. NFC's defending Offensive Player of the Week. And we asked her, all right, if that's a must-win, what's this game here tonight? Said every game I play is a must-win. And Kyler Murray's played like that tonight. Here's Murray.
Kyler Murray got a first
Great
down
patience. There's the
to the
hook up
50,
Hopkins.
to the 40,
DeAndre
to the
Hopkins
30,
down the
to the 10,
sideline, turning people
10.
around.
Oh, come
And
on.
he'll be taken down
Come on.
at the
I needed
10-yard
that
line.
touchdown.
Waiting for the big
I
hook up.
needed
There it
that
is.
touchdown.
61 yards.
Come
Murray to
on.
Hopkins.
Perfect route combination against man coverage.
Oh.
You see Trayvon Diggs isn't able to fight through all the traffic.
Oh,
That's
I
how you
needed
get
that
your best wide
touchdown
receiver
so
loose.
bad.
When they're playing him aggressive, rolling a safety over the top of him, you catch him in
I
man
needed
coverage.
that and plus
Let's
like
just run
maybe
a
3
natural
more
pick
of
route, a
those.
natural rub route, and then he's off to the races.
It's a great call by Cliff Kingsbury, knowing in third down situations. the
Come
Cowboys
on,
are gonna
man.
Try to make something happen. Get a rush, get a tip, get a turnover. You're guaranteed to get
Come
man
on,
coverage, and
Hopkins.
then
I
you
need a
get
touchdown.
Perfect play call.
2
and nice
receptions,
recognition from
73
Kyler Murray.
yards.
That's the first completion this half for Kyler Murray. Here's
Kenyon Drake, gain of
we talk
3
about
on that play.
feed Zeke. I mean, the Cardinals, this is one of those games where the Cardinals can sort of take care of everybody, right? Make everybody feel good. Kenyon Drake is coming up on potentially
Man, I'm
100
about to
yards
take an
rushing
L
now
in
the
fantasy.
game. Now you got Hopkins, the big gainer in there.
Yeah, I think naturally,
Come on,
like you
Nuke.
said earlier, and like Cliff was talking about leading into this game, they are finding their identity naturally here. Now, I know it looks like a lopsided football game, and they're having their way with it, but they're finding out some things about what do we do when they take away DeAndre Hopkins. Hey, Kenyon Drake, will you run the ball between the tackles the way I told you to? Kyler Murray, when you get off to a slow start, how do you respond? You're finding out a lot of different things on the way to
Looking for the
Hopkins.
fade. Too high for Hopkins.
Incomplete
that
pass
time. Trayvon
intended for
Diggs on
Hopkins.
the coverage. Got Larry Fitzgerald involved early. Couple of big first down catches in the first quarter into the second. So everybody's got
Heisman Kyler taking over.
Success here tonight for the Cardinals.
What they haven't had to overcome today is adversity, right? And that's what I want to see with this team. When they get punched in the mouth, like they did at Detroit, and they turn the ball over, and then they let one bad day lead to another loss in Carolina. That's what Cliff Kingsbury said. They lost twice when they get that adversity, how do they respond? And I can guarantee you in the next month, playing Seattle twice, you're going to face a little adversity.
So Kingsbury running down to the line of scrimmage. Murray to throw.
Kyler Murray intended
And
for
too
Larry
strong
Fitzgerald.
for Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry
he just
Legend,
missed
4th and
him.
7.
Larry on that pylon route, running to the back pylon, had him wide open and just missed him. You're going to see Larry right here. He's just going to run and come out down here to the back of the end zone, and he's wide open. He just misses him. Communication breakdown in the secondary again for the Dallas Cowboys. They dodged the bullet right there.
Zane Gonzalez on to add to the lead.
All right, going for a 26-yard attempt.
First field goal attempt of the night for him. 26-yard.
Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Make it
And it's 31-3, 8:54 remaining in the ball game. Man, I needed that touchdown, though, by DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm getting beat up 98-125. I just had a bad overall week. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins, 9.3. Devontae Adams, 12.1. Giannu Smith, 2.3. Mason Crosby, 4 points. Ravens defense had a monstrous, like, 3 quarters, and then they went and gave up, what, 28 points? So 7 points for the defense. And I set Tampa Bay's defense, who got 19. I set Travis Fulgham, who had 19.5. I was without Dalvin Cook, and Justin Herbert was on bye. You know, but Josh Allen, 15 points. Well, shout out to Orum's Forum for picking up that W. He gets to rub it in my face for a little bit. So this week I did go 1-1. I do have Aldon Smith playing. He does have 3.5 points. So I'm 1-1. I won one league, lost in another league. It's back to the drawing board I go. I got to figure something out because Dalvin Cook will be on a bye week next week. So, yep. What's going on, AC?
Tonight at AT&T Stadium.
All right, we are back.
Not much for the faithful to enjoy. They see their Cowboys trailing the Cardinals.
All right, Zane Gonzalez.
31-3. Been a lot of critics of the Cowboys, a lot of national media types who are former Cowboys, very voiceful about that. We'll hear from them again this coming week. Hey, it was a tough last week for the ESPN family. We lost one of our own. Vaughn McClure was just 48 years old when he passed away at his home near Atlanta, a member of ESPN's NFL.
Well, rest in peace of Vaughn McClure.
Nation reporting squad. He covered the Atlanta
Born in
Falcons.
1972, passed away in 2020.
People, he was considered like a glue guy, a guy who kept everybody together. He was known for finishing up his conversation with friends and families with, "Hey, I love you, and God bless you," and those kinds of things. Real heart and soul guy, and just a tragic, tragic loss for Vaughn's family and all of us at ESPN.
Holler got it to the 30.
It's been a great outpouring of support. There was an empty seat at Notre Dame's press box. He used to cover the Irish, and the Vikings did a nice job as well with the Falcons playing in Minnesota, left the press box seat open for him as well.
One of the kindest, most considerate, most professional individuals you'll
Did I
ever
hear
come
you say
across. Every
Geno
time
Smith?
I did, he was always so gracious, polite. I mean, he was just a pro. Simple as that. It's a tragic, tragic situation. And the outpouring of love and condolences that you saw
All right, the
expressed on
polls are
social media and
closed.
elsewhere
Shout out to
tribute
the
how that man
38
lived his
that
life.
voted
What
27
people
for
thought
the
of him both
Cardinals
personally and
and
professionally.
11
Matt
for the
Ryan came out with a
Cowboys.
statement. Brian Urlacher, the Atlanta Falcons organization. We certainly appreciate those gestures.
All right,
Third down
and
one, and pretty close.
it is, let me see.
Short.
All right, looks like it might be fourth
Wind under
down.
8 to play here in the fourth quarter. Only Monday Night Football appearance for these two teams. And the Cardinals looking good in a very tough division. And the Cowboys will walk away thinking, hey,
All right, it's 4th and
we're
1,
still right there
and they
in
got
the
it.
NFC East. And in essence, this year, with the division being down,
What's going on, 2K
it
plays?
buys them time for Andy Dalton, the offensive line, Ezekiel Elliott to figure things out on offense. And they're still right there.
Well, Tyron Smith's not coming back. Lael Collins not coming back. Travis Frederick's not coming back. You know, Zach Martin will be back.
What's
You know,
going
he
on,
got
Michael
dinged up, but, this
D'Agostino?
offensive
Hopefully I
line,
said your name correctly.
this is
Says
what they're
D
gonna
up
have for a
Cardinals.
while
Come
now.
on.
Here's Elliott out of the backfield, and he is flipped up on his head.
Wow, what a
and
hit.
dropped down in a big way.
See, coming into this game, right? The problem with this football team.
Second down.
That's a hard hit Ezekiel Elliott takes right there. But I'll tell you this, the problem with this football team had been the defense, had been underperformance on the defensive side of the ball. And the
Hey, I do
reason
want
why
to say I
you signed
appreciate
Andy
everybody.
Dalton
We
was
are
because you
closing
didn't
in
expect there
on
to be a dramatic
15,000
drop-off if he
views.
had to play. Now, I
You
know
guys
this
are
is just
truly
one game that's
amazing.
starting, but they're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
CD
and say, hey,
Lamb
look,
got the first
how do
down.
we get this on track here?
Ball
Because
near
we
the
still do have three
45.
of the best wide receivers in
They're
the league,
in
one of the best running
Arizona
backs in the league.
territory.
We know the offensive line is beat up, but the offensive line was beat up when Dak was playing too. So we have to figure some things out.
well, your best player let you down in the first quarter. You put the ball on the ground twice, and then you get behind 21-0, and your best players have to play
That's
the
right.
best. And they didn't tonight. They didn't have a chance because of it.
That's right.
Andy Dalton never had a chance tonight.
Here's Dalton. Hit the back of the
Kevin says
defender's
Cowboys
jersey.
are lucky their division is so
Isaiah
wet.
Simmons.
The freaking Eagles
Man,
will win
it's
it
been the
somehow,
same
though.
story. It's they turn the ball over, get behind, and then they can't use the recipe that they want to use. And Mike McCarthy told us, listen, I don't want to be a 500-plus yard guy and be trailing in all these games. Those are garbage yards. This is a meat and potatoes head coach, and he wanted to run the ball. He wanted to start doing it tonight, and they did the same exact thing. Repeating negative behaviors got him in this position.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. It's a very good game. I thought it would be a little bit closer, though, in score-wise.
To Elliott, and with the business end decision of what happened with Dak Prescott, he wanted 5 years. Dallas only wanted to go 4. He gambled on himself. He got hurt. But I think you're starting to see, again, it's only one game, right? But the real value of Dak Prescott here in Dallas as well. You see Stephen Jones, the COO of the Cowboys, to the right of Mr. Jones. He's our future.
What's going on, my holy
Our
king?
doctors feel he'll come back better than ever. Speaking of Dak Prescott. So, got to be tough. I mean,
Hey,
tough
definitely
to
got to
watch no
agree
matter
with
what the
that, my
score is
holy
with Dak,
king.
But seeing his boys out there like this
Actually,
tonight,
real talk,
even worse.
could be between the
Tipped at the
Saints,
line.
Seahawks,
That ball fluttered.
or
And I
the
think by and large, there was
Packers.
never any question as to what.
Oh,
Dak
or
Prescott meant to
Buccaneers,
his
I'm
football
sorry.
team, obviously on the football field, given what their production had
Like,
been
I got
up to
those
this
4
point.
teams battling
And
it
now
out.
off the field, immediately following his injury, and now in this football game, when you look out here on the football field, there just doesn't seem to be any energy. There really didn't seem to be any energy
What's
from
going
the
on?
get-go from the offensive
Hated
standpoint.
140 or
So as far as
74.
Dak is concerned, he just needs to get healthy because right now, I think he is showing that they need him more than ever, both on the field and off the field.
Well, his leverage might be greater than it's ever been by the end of the year. You never know.
DJB says
Well, they
just add
obviously
the
didn't
Jets
feel that
into
way
the
about him
NFC
before,
East
right, in
to make it even
negotiations.
more
They
fun.
would give him
Ball
what he
start.
wanted.
Offense number 78. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Well, they offered him over $100 million. That's a pretty good
Yeah,
commitment.
I wouldn't necessarily say they didn't
All right, that's
feel that way
5-yard
about him.
penalty.
Negotiations go like that sometimes, right?
4th and
I
9.
mean, they go back and forth, and you have a right to say, hey, look, that's not a good enough deal for me as
Oh,
a
that's
player.
facts,
And
my
Dak
holy
said that.
king.
He said, you know what? I'll take your franchise tag
I appreciate
money.
that,
I'll
hated
make you
one.
rethink your decision once this season is over. You want to franchise
Yeah,
me
we have
again?
a lot of
I'll
fun
talk
over
you
here.
almost $70 million in 2 years. That's fine. Or
I do all the primetime games. Usually it's about 4 to 5
they could tag him again
games
too.
in the
That's an option
NFL
for the
I try to
Cowboys.
do.
Caught by
There's
Amari
a
Cooper,
flag
first down.
on the
There's a
play.
penalty marker.
I'll also be doing some college.
Byron Murphy.
I'll be live for
In
the
slot,
Ohio
man-to-man
State
on
Buckeyes.
Cooper. Did Cooper
Prior
push
to
off?
pass, holding defense, number 33. The penalties declined. Yardage gained is enough for a first down.
But the NFL is a
All right, it's
have
automatic
and
first
have-not
down
league
with
when
the
it comes
yardage
to the
gain.
quarterback position, right?
Yep,
If
sure.
you've got the guy, then you've got
I'll be live
hang
for
on
the
to that
Ohio
guy.
State
But
Buckeyes
you look around the league and you can see
at home
teams
against
that
the
don't
Nebraska
have that guy at
Cornhuskers
quarterback.
in their season opener. Cooper
Some would
Kupp,
say that Andy Dalton
or
is
I'm sorry,
better than
not
some
Cooper Kupp.
starting quarterbacks around the league
Amari
right now.
Cooper,
Not having a particularly
a
good
yard
effort here
short
tonight.
of a
Sure,
first
and
down,
you don't
second
wanna
and
jump
one.
to too many conclusions with this just being one game. But I will say this. Look, Dallas has the mechanism by which
that's
to keep
facts.
Dak under contract here. They can tag him again.
Yep.
So he's not going anywhere.
Is that what you would do, Lewis?
Absolutely. I would make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Well, the question is,
Yeah,
would you
anytime the
sign him
Cardinals
to
are
try to
on
sign
the
him to a
East
longer-term
Coast
deal so that you don't have
to
to
where
give
I
a
could watch the
franchise tag?
game,
Yeah,
I'm definitely
that's
going to be
obviously
streaming
goal,
the
because
Cardinals.
obviously not knowing what the salary cap is going to look like in 2021, how much is actually
But being
going
in
to decline,
Detroit,
right?
it's hard to
let's
get
franchise him again
the games.
and have him carry a $37-38 million tag number.
But
that's
I am
prohibitive.
200
That's what
away
you wanna
from
do.
being able to bring
And
the
Dak knows
Cardinals
that
to
too.
Troxel
So from his
Sports Talk.
standpoint, he's saying, hey, look,
Illegal contact, defense, number 48. 5-yard penalties added to the end of the run. First down, Dallas.
he's saying, hey, look, I'll take $70 million over 2 years. That's fine. Or sign me to a long-term deal if I don't like that. Hey, let me
In
be a
fact,
free
we can
agent, see
also
what I can
bring
get on
in
the
all
open market.
all
And I tell
32
you this, it'd
teams
be
if
a
you guys
lot
want.
more than what they were offered at Pro.
What about what Patrick Mahomes has done, right? They got
So
a
if
lot
you got a
of players
favorite
they're gonna
team,
have to
definitely
sign on
want to
this offense,
subscribe
a lot of
because
skill,
more
right?
than
So
likely we'll have it on
Patrick
on
Mahomes
this
set a
channel.
precedent here too, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah,
could say
Anthony,
that,
me
but, you know,
too.
it's not the player's job to manage the salary
Between
cap.
DeAndre
His
Hopkins
job
and
is to maximize cash to
Giannou
me,
Smith,
because we know how tenuous this league can be.
Waller was on
There's
bye,
Dalton going down. Andy Dalton on a 1-year, $3 million
and
deal.
just a
with
bad game from
incentives would bump him
DeAndre
up
Hopkins.
a few more bucks, and he's thinking about next year, right? When the next contract, that was the goal for Dalton here for the rest of this season anyway, sort of a bridge to the second half of his career.
Well, this is a tryout, right? I mean, I think it's clear Dak Prescott's the future.
Seahawks
of this
versus
franchise.
Ravens in the
This is a
Super Bowl.
tryout, potential
Hey, I
for
wouldn't be mad
Andy
at
Dalton.
that. But it's going to be hard to beat the Chiefs.
2nd and 8, and there's Pollard, can't hang it on.
Oh, I do have to mute it for copyright reasons. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that Seahawks and Ravens for the Super Bowl. Also wouldn't mind Cardinals Ravens. Hey, 2 of my teams in the Super Bowl. I can't go wrong with that. I also like the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's why at 1 o'clock I will be doing the Steelers and the Titans. Appreciate that, Nathaniel. Shout out to
I
you.
think that
Welcome
first
to the
one, that
family.
making the playoffs is kind of
Exactly.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This team does not look good.
Eagles and Giants on Thursday night, by the way.
Yeah.
But then again, you're right. Who does look good in that division right now?
3rd and 8, Dalton throwing it up, contact, and a flag.
All right, got a flag.
And at this point, nothing is going to fix
Intended
Dalton's
for Michael
performance
Gallup.
tonight. Might make it look a little closer and all that. Your eye candy, if you will, but it's been a dreadful effort tonight by the Cowboys.
Oh, that's
Pass
facts,
interference,
Michael.
Defense, number 27. Ball placed at the 3-yard line. The spot of foul. First down, Dallas.
All right, Kevin
Dreadful
Peterson with the
offensively
spot
and
foul.
defensively. These two met on Monday Night Football 50 years ago in the Cotton Bowl, the first season of Monday Night. The Cardinals led the Cowboys 17-0. The crowd chanted, "We want Meredith." And Dandy Don looked into the camera and said, "I ain't going back
I had
down there."
Gesicki and
Dallas lost
Evans
38 to
too.
nothing to these Cardinals.
Yeah, I had in
Ran
my
the
other
table
league. I had
to go 10-4,
Mike Evans.
went to
Thank
the
God I
Super Bowl
pulled the
that
win.
season and lost to Baltimore on the final play. So you're saying there's a chance?
You're saying it's not so bad, huh?
Yeah, it's the only one I can
31-3
have at
looks
least
pretty bad.
2.
Leave it to you.
My
for the
favorite is
silver
actually
lining.
Bud Light Platinum.
Glass half full kind of guy, Grease.
That's
Who do you
that
wanna roll with?
That's that 6% boy. But usually I will drink
Cowboys.
like a craft beer.
They have a trip to Washington, D.C.
There you go.
There's another bright spot for you.
Hey, we're going this team. We got eggs.
Hey, no, hey, we got salad. Yeah, we're good. Here you
The NFC East. Here's Dalton trying it again.
Oh, over the back
And
shoulder.
more contact.
Patrick
Gallup
Peterson.
and Peterson.
Or,
Kevin
I'm sorry,
Peterson get
Kevin
together.
Peterson.
Look, it's definitely been a flag fest here.
Pass interference, defense, number 27. Foul occurred in the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. First down, Dallas.
Well, let me just talk about this from a strategic standpoint. Yeah, they're getting a lot of penalties called against this team, and they need to clean that up because that has been a problem for them all year. But the one thing you have seen as far as how this secondary has been
I
coached in
can't
this
show
game,
that.
it was we're going to be
But that's
aggressive with
funny,
these wide
Michael.
receivers. We're going to get up on them, and we're going to challenge
What's
these
going
guys.
on,
We're
Pizza
not gonna let
Queen?
them just go bombs away like they've been all year long. We're going to have to take the fight to them.
Here's Dalton rolling. Nothing.
Dalton
doing.
incomplete to Amari
The
Cooper.
worst 16-play drive I have seen in a long time.
Pizza Queen in the house. What's
They've
going
had the
on?
ball forever.
Brian, what's going
Just
on?
nothing going their way. The Cowboys have fans in the stadium, and maybe they're questioning their decision here tonight.
Well, the only good thing about not having the stadium full is you can't really tell when all the fans leave.
You wanted a crowd. You wanted a live audience.
Take whatever.
I
we can get.
appreciate that.
What
Hey,
the
the
Cowboys
one.
need to do right here is punch this ball in. They need to do something that they can go back into the film room and feel good about. And scoring makes you feel good.
Again,
And again, Michael Gallup
same combination. The only
incomplete.
difference, no penalty flag. Gallup and Kevin Peterson.
These fans are not happy, and they have a right to not be happy.
Boy, and 3 passes in a row, 2 fades and a sprint out, and why not give the ball to 21? I mean, if it were me, you said you want to feel good. I want my best player to end on something positive after the night that he's had.
Look, we've been in these situations. I know I've been in these situations where games where everything just seems to be going wrong. And that's where you have to dig deep.
I mean,
The win may not be attainable, but you still have to do something.
if I'm the Cowboys,
Dalton's
okay,
gotta take a timeout here with the play
Yeah.
clock winding down.
this is going to tick me off.
Yeah, it's
Like,
gonna
if
be
I'm the
a
Cowboys,
rough film
okay,
to look at, try to find a silver lining here for the Cowboys.
if I'm the Cowboys, I'm going to take this game and I'm going to play it on repeat. I'm like, you know how I felt in this game?
The Cowboys
I want to
last
change that
conference
outcome.
championship game appearance,
And I'm going to use it
gotta
towards
go back
something to where I could build off of it. I could say, okay, hey, you know what? Let's build off of this. Hey, appreciate that, OG Cali Kush. Appreciate that, brother. But, it's like, don't get down on yourself because you got blew out 31-3.
Figure it out down here
Use
for a
it.
long time,
Take,
obviously, right?
watch
What
the
is
game
right
film.
mix
Keep
in order
watching
to
it.
get us back to
Watch
where
it so
we
much that
used
it
to
makes
be
you sick.
Back in the early 90s.
And then guess what? Now when you find yourself in a position where things ain't maybe working, you're going to dig down even deeper, be like, oh no, we're not going
Here's
down
Dalton
that game again.
on 3rd and goal. And there you go.
And there we go.
Amari
Cooper
touchdown.
Amari Cooper with a touchdown.
That's an 18-play scoring drive for the Cowboys.
That's a signature route that Amari runs
But I
down
mean,
here
like,
runs
that
1-on-1.
goes to all
Nick Kirk is
32
gonna go across the
teams.
field
Like,
and just
if you
blow the
get
brakes
blown out,
and whip it back
or you
outside.
give
See
up
him
a
catch
big
many
lead,
touchdowns in his
or
career here
you're
as
the
a Dallas
Detroit
Cowboy
Lions or the
on that very
Cleveland
route
Browns,
right there.
or
And
the
that's how you finish it
Atlanta
off.
Falcons.
That at least gives you something.
Like, you go and watch the
to say, hey,
game
look,
so many times that it
wasn't our
just
night.
makes you mad.
We finished that drive off.
Makes you just, like, where you want to just dig down deep. So if you're ever in that situation, you know not to repeat it.
Extra point.
Kick is up and the kick is good. But, I mean, that's what I would do because, like, I would take this as a learning curve. Like, okay, this year is a transition year. We had no offseason. I get it. We just lost our starting quarterback. I get it. But use this game as the bar. Okay, hey, look, we can't get no worse than this. We can't get no better than this. But you know what? Let's see if we can beat that part. Let's beat it. Okay, you said this is our ceiling. Let's break through that barrier. You know, and that's where you get those amazing comebacks. That's where you get, you know, those teams that just want it more. You know, that dog mentality. You know, that's why I love watching Budda Baker play. You know, the little bit that I do get it, because I'm out over here on the East Coast. I'm in Michigan. I love watching him because that dude is on like 20 when he should be on 10. You know? And it's just like, where did this guy get the speed from? You know, so use it as a teaching. Van says, can't wait for Tyson and Jones Jr. Hey, that's facts. I can't wait for that. Tyson still has it. I haven't seen really too much of Jones working out, but I know Tyson's been showing off. And I'm definitely trying to get this $200 before October 31st. So when our payout comes on November 21st, I can get all the tools and things like that I need. So maybe we can do that Tyson Jones fight. Because that's one thing. That's one of the goals. I want to do that Tyson and Jones fight. But I'm going to be bringing a whole lot of different sports. I'm going to be bringing a whole lot of fun. I mean, we do already football and basketball, college and pros. And we're going to be expanding. Cowboys in no longer Bengals territory scored twice.
Game that he would have made the plays to win
all
the
right,
game.
The ensuing kick is up, and we got another touchback.
That just goes to show you how impactful Budda Baker
Appreciate
is
that, Marla.
Question. Down to Lisa Salters.
Appreciate that. Welcome to the prospects.
Guys, look at the name that DeAndre Hopkins has chosen to put on the back of his helmet this season. Denmark BC. I have to admit, I did not know who that was until DeAndre told us. Denmark BC was a former slave in South Carolina who purchased his freedom and tried to lead a revolution against slavery back in the 1800s. He was arrested, convicted, and hung for those efforts to bring about racial
Jones Jr. is a legend, man.
DeAndre, who is from South
has
Carolina,
way
said,
more old man fights under his belt.
Hero is. And he
that
said,
is
when
facts.
South Carolinians say you have the heart of Denmark, it means you stand for something.
I just think this fight's going to be epic.
We throw that word hero around way too often, especially in sports.
Right.
That's a real hero. That's true hero.
I can let you know,
second timeout.
Sulfur.
30-second timeout.
I thought what was interesting about that story was that you don't
just give me
learn
1
about
second. Let me
Denmark
pull it
BC
up.
in school or in the books that they would give you, but you
Andy
learn about
Dalton
it from stories that are kept alive by the elders, as DeAndre Hopkins called them, and I thought that was really cool.
He is 34 for 54, 266 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, and has been sacked 3 times.
I was working as a scout still and just have been impressed with him and followed his career closely ever since he left.
Kyler Murray is 9 for 24, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 sack.
He negotiated his own contract leads this offseason.
Setting himself up for future endeavors. But he was leading the charge at Clemson to change some of the names on those buildings and statues.
Hey, facts, Michael.
He's definitely thinking
facts,
way
Michael.
beyond the football field.
Well, that's the point. It's about so much more than just football, right? And
you're
those
welcome,
kinds
Sulfur.
of leaders, and he has matured as an individual and as a player. Obviously, one of, if
Michael
not
says,
the best wide
who
receiver
is
in the
Lions
game right
51
now.
look like?
But he knows the
Palamalu?
platform he has,
Yes,
and
sir.
the opportunity he has after the game is over.
And I think with a real head coach, I think he could possibly, I won't say will be the second coming of Troy Polamalu, obviously because it's a different position, but I'm going to say he's going to be at least put in better position.
Have as many wins as the entire NFC East combined. Let that wash over you for a second.
All right. Hand off to Drake. Got it down to the 29-yard line.
See, these kind of moments in a season, they really are going to test the character of your football team, and they're going to test the competency of your coaching staff to figure it out. Because, right, this all year long, how many times have you heard staff say there's no excuses? No excuses. Everybody's dealing with the same thing, right? As far as the pandemic, people deal with the same thing as far as injuries. Now,
absolutely,
I know they
Gridiron
suffered
Blitz.
A lot of injuries. That offensive line has been decimated.
The wonderful Marla became a new member.
But you know what? You cannot come out and put up performances like this, especially when you still have some of the best players at their respective positions in the NFL. And they're going to have to figure out a way to get.
All right, we are at the 2-minute warning. We are at the 2-minute warning, so I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials as soon as the game resumes. I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. Bengals game was embarrassing. Kevin says, LOL, Cardinals with as many wins as the entire NFC East. Yikes. Shout out to Cardinals kid, got 630 points. You can find out how many points you have with exclamation point points. Michael Myers versus Cowboys. Oh, you're welcome, Michael. I can't wait for Thursday. We're going to be back for another game. We do a live show over on this channel called the Grid and Trox Show. And it's with the Gridiron Blitz. He is a member of the Infinite Sports Network. He's my best friend. And, he's actually the reason why I do YouTube and things like that. So we have a show. It's kind of laid back. If you guys want to talk sports, we talk sports. If you guys want to talk about life, we could talk about life. It's a show. It was actually a show created due to COVID-19. Like, we had no sports. We're a sports channel. So we had to figure something out on a fly. So we came out with the Grid and Trox Show. And, we're talking about, different things, on the journey through COVID-19. And, we do it every single Wednesday now at, I believe it's about 10:30, 10:45 absolute latest. We'll start going live. And, it's a chance where you guys can kind of get to know us a little bit more. Like, our job is building a community. And doing these live streams,
right, Scott, thank you.
We got to be kind of focused on the game where you guys don't really get a chance to get to know us unless you have a 31-10 blowout. So we do have a show called the Grid and Trox Show. That will be on Wednesday.
Taking place will come shortly.
And, it's a lot of fun. We actually do play copywritten music and stuff. Kenyon Drake to the 20, 10, and a touchdown. 65 yards. I'm sorry, 69 yards. Giggity, giggity. All right. That's a touchdown run.
Just trying to run out the clock.
Thought they were going to take a knee, but it was third down.
And they just get a crease here. Van Der Esch is not in there. Jalen Smith's in there, but you're selling out to stop
they
the
just
run.
Said, what,
when you
let's
break the
just
first
score.
line of scrimmage, there's nobody left. I thought it was really cool. Patrick Peterson and Budda Baker were both sprinting down the sideline.
But we do that every Wednesday now. And then, we do all the live streams for games and stuff like that.
Looking to his left. Really, nobody's going to get me on this? 69
Kenyon Drake, 20 rushes, 164 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Extra point on the way and good.
Extra point is up, and it's good. 38-10.
Complete 9 passes. 9 passes in the game, and Arizona would have 38 points. And there you see the teamwork and the camaraderie. And they're having a good time here tonight.
Yeah, 9 completions.
And the crazy thing is DeAndre Hopkins was very mortal today.
And that's the point. Like some days you show
the best receiver in the National Football League this year.
Other days
mortal.
You're gonna work and you're going to have to play your
and they're up
off
38-10.
Tonight, Kyler Murray
shout out to the Cardinals. Hashtag Red C. Stand up.
And this
Let's
game
go.
was really decided, shortly after the national anthem.
Cowboys are so hopeless. LOL, says Naya.
The turnover battle tonight is 4-0.
I mean, they're not hopeless. They just got to find themselves. They got to get in rhythm with Andy Dalton.
So let me do the math for you there. 24 points for Arizona off the 4 Dallas turnovers. Yeah, this is one of those tapes you guys watch, or is this a tape you just go out and bury in the desert?
Dexter says Elliott got 500 yards rushing this game. Awesome.
And move on, get past it, and figure out what you're going to be as a team.
Yeah, I think as a young team with a lot of players who weren't really being counted on to be frontline starters, you definitely have to watch this because you have to teach. You have to learn off of this.
Meanwhile,
Nick Foles officially named.
All right, I do have to mute the game audio while they go to a commercial promo break. As soon as the game resumes, I will be resuming the game audio. Michael Thomas to San Francisco. Nah, I don't think that ever happened. That'd be good, though.
Brian Greasy.
Hey, Ben.
Backup quarterback in there for Dallas. Rookie out of James Madison.
Next week, I am
all right, gain of a couple on that play.
It's the only thing I'm analyzing.
Well, I'm
going to leave the offense to you.
Ben DiNucci is in at quarterback. 7th-round pick in this year's draft.
But this is a football team right now that feels as though, look, people aren't respecting the fact that they're winning football games. They're getting hung up on the style instead of over the record. And look, it was Bill Parcells who said you are what your record says you are, right? So take it.
Yeah.
Take it. Take those wins.
Oh, wow.
Not going to let DiNucci throw the ball.
All right, got the first down.
Dowdle, rookie out of South Carolina. Undrafted free agent, the ball carrier, as we head for the final minute. Thankfully, the Cowboys are out of timeouts. Trailing 38-10.
Right now, the Cowboys have the ball.
Tough one here tonight. Think about how differently the Cowboys left the field last week. Heartbroken with the injury to Dak Prescott. But really with a thrilling game-winning drive led by Andy Dalton and a field goal to win the game, and thinking, you know what, we're obviously going to have a drop-off. There's obviously going to be a drop-off, but maybe not that much. And in this division, we can still handle our business.
Look, the character of this football team has to rise.
All right, the Dallas Cowboys is reaching the 1950s Baltimore Colts for most points allowed in the first 6 games.
Take ownership of this and find a way to correct it. Because if they don't,
that was 250. They're at 218. That does it.
And then some for Kyler
The
Murray.
Arizona Cardinals moved to 4-2. As the Dallas Cowboys move to 2-4. And I do have to mute it. I will be live next Monday as well for the Bears and Rams. But that's crazy. 1 point under that 49 mark. That's crazy. Oh, Tyler wants this one.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely. Cardinals with the win. Hashtag stand up, Red Sea. Stand up, because you picked up a monstrous victory. Now the thing is about picking up monster victories like that with a lopsided win. Don't take it as being overzealous, because now you got a target. Their teams are going to see that you beat the Cowboys 38-10, and they're going to put more pressure on you. So you got to come out like it's 0-0 and play for 60 minutes. We do that. We might be able to pull some wins together and really, make a push for the playoffs. Playoffs? Yeah, the playoffs. Rumors have it that maybe an 8-8 team could make the playoffs. So, that still opens the door for, I don't really want to say this team's name, because until this guy gets fired, I cannot stand my team. which is the Detroit Lions. But if the Detroit Lions make to 8-8, maybe they get in. But appreciate that, Pamela Ann. She says good night and good job. Appreciate that. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up on your way out, that'd be greatly appreciated. Appreciate that, Miss Rainman, too. Shout out to you. Welcome to the family. And also subscribe to the channel because I do this all season long. Once I add some more things to my channel, I will not have an off season all year long. I'll be doing from football, I'll go into basketball to, pay-per-view matches, things like that. And we're going to have a blast. So, yeah, I won't have it's hashtag no days off. That's what this channel's new nickname is going to be. Hashtag no days off. I mean, we did two streams today. And, last year we were doing 3 at a time. And I was in a bad accident. So, things are changing a little bit. But I'm trying to change a little bit more and evolve the channel a little bit even more. But, yeah, we're going to definitely have a whole lot of fun, though, on this channel. And the Gridiron Blitz is in the building. Shout out to 9K, my brother. Hey, I was just telling the fam about the Grid and Truck show. We're going to have a blast over there. And, man, shout out to my Arizona Cardinals. Red Sea, stand up. Let's make some noise. Man, victory Monday for the Lions. Victory Tuesday for the Cardinals. Let's go. Appreciate that, MMI world. But with that being said, you guys have a blessed night. Shout out to Marla for becoming a new member. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to everybody. Actually, I do want to let you guys know, I think that we did a very good job today. We hit over 15,500 views. And we are closing in on almost 4.24. So I appreciate you guys all. Love you guys. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Continue to practice social distancing as the coronavirus is still a thing. And if you want sports to continue to wear your mask. And with that being said, love you guys all. Stay safe and have a nice night. Stay blessed and peace.